Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper S for Viperland, and I am here in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate again. Gonna be hunting some high rank stuff tonight. That's the current plan, at least. I have kind of decided to look and see what else I can make. So, Crooked Horn. Oh, that all comes from the, the Cadeas. I kind of want to have a backup greatsword, just in the likely event that I need to cut a tail for something. For the moment, I'm trying to aim for this guy, but the Homespun Conch. Ah, hello, 5 names. Welcome to Viperland and the chat on a wonderful hunting evening. The Homespun Conches come from gathering from the sea boats, which I haven't been using, so I just sent out a bunch of them, and it's kind of a it'll happen when it happens type deal. Otherwise, I don't think we're really good for any weapon upgrades yet. That one's probably not too hard to get. Upgrade that sword pretty easily, I think. How the hell do I get that? Maybe that'll be an even easier one to upgrade. I gotta, on my other monitor, I've got open the wiki. So just a moment, we've got Scalding the Nerd Player, however you say it. Low rank Ignactor. Oh, we can totally get that now. I've been meaning to fight that guy anyway. So yeah, we'd be able to upgrade a sweet sword. It would still be low rank though. But it would be 670 to 720. Ups its poison damage. It's doable, but it's not what I want to focus on right now. Kuropeka one's not really going to get upgraded yet. And the Rathian one, our current one, isn't quite going to get upgraded yet either. My day has been pretty okay. I've got tomorrow off of work, so that automatically makes the rest of today better. What do we have down here? Barbarian Blade? Oh, we got that from a dude. Yeah. Hello, Pocket Apple. Welcome back to Viperland and the chat, obviously. Can we upgrade our current armor anymore? We can, actually. Squeeze as much defense out of this as we can, till we can upgrade to something. Yeah, that'll do for now. Wombo combos are always best combos. And I don't know if there's armor I'm actively aiming for at the moment. I love the look of this set, but I don't think I need the stats it's going to have. Yeah, fast charge doesn't help hunting horn. Would be actually halfway decent for the greatsword. Combo rate. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong sword. That's one. Recovery speed. Oh, same stats. Combo rate, speed setup. Ludroth, stamina status, hunger, not that great. Hearing, stamina, water attack, oxygen. I don't use a weapon. I don't need the oxygen. Hearing, stamina's not. Health combo rate, combo plus. It could be worse. Wide range. Kinda hard to go wrong with wide range, actually. And it's the Yukumo set, which always looks good. Drop my defense quite a bit. That's one I could look for. Slowly make my way up to that one. Leather, probably not going to do great. I mean, I could start trying to make this, but I'm going to need a lot more materials. So yeah, that's where we currently stand. I don't have a particular goal in mind for tonight, other than just do high rank quests / Cadeases. But I think I'm not going to do any more of him till I upgrade my weapon at least. I would like a upgraded weapon. And armor would be nice too, actually. But we'll see how the evening goes. Kind of a loose general idea for the evening. Need to buy some regular potions, apparently. Or combine them if we got the materials. We got a few, yeah. Alright, get that rolling. We also need... What else do we need? Like the traps, just in case. How are we doing on traps? 2 left. Traps and trank bombs we're doing a little better on. Trappy, trap, where are you, Trappy? Yeah, there we go. We need thunderbugs, which we have 0 of, alright. We can make nets if we want pitfall trap. We're good for now. We should have an upgraded ingredient somewhere. Darn it, upgraded this stuff, which I don't really use too often. Yeah, it's stat stuff. Fire starter is not terrible. Fire resist, supplier. I'll stick with these two for the moment. Gives me a little bit of defense, a little bit of health. And, yeah. It works. Until I upgrade more ingredients, which I need to work on as well, actually. That's another thing I should legitimately focus on. See what ingredient upgrading things this guy's got. Mask, resources. New mask you can grill meat on. Interesting, not helpful at the moment. Shroom box. Honeybees. More resources. Oh, where do we get frogs? Because 3 frogs shouldn't be too difficult to get. Frog. Moga Woods. In low rank. And Deserted Island in low rank. Alright. We should be able to do that. It's Area 10 gathering. Hello, Mr. Googly. Welcome to Viperland in the chat. As we try... How do we pick night or day? I guess we just go over here. I'm going to try and get 3 frogs so we can upgrade our fishing. How do we choose night or day? I don't remember how to do this. Does that just automatically do it? Oh, because it brings it back to night. I want day. Oh, we'll see what happens. Oh, there we go. Okay. Easy as that. I should have brought a forecaster. I didn't. We're just going to go to Area 10 and gather real quick and look for froggies. We need 3 frogs. I should actually go to the nighttime version and do a little gathering out here. For high rank materials. And or more points. And or high rank materials. Mostly high rank materials. Oh. Hello. I'm just going to beat him for the hell of it. Like, he's not even going to put up a fight. Honestly, by the time I get all 3 of my songs done, I imagine him to be dead. No, never mind. He'll last a little longer than that. Not much, though. There you go. I'm not even going to skin him. I don't really need the low rank bits anymore. Hold on. I could sell them. I could sell them. You never know when you're going to need that little extra oomph of cash. So it's worthwhile. Don't know where exactly to gather in 10, but it says 10, so we're trying it. Damn, it could be anywhere. It could be underwater, too. Pain in the butt. But I do need these. Extra fishing stuff is actually going to really come in handy, because that's going to help me make the weapon I'm looking for, so I really need to keep up doing points. Yeah, I really did just kill him with a big-ass bell. A flaming bell? He had it coming. Obviously. He spotted me. He ran up to me. I mean, sure, you could argue maybe he was trying to say hi, but it was totally aggressive. Definitely aggressive. Alright, you know what? Fine. I don't have time to waste on you, cat. I got one of you. Let that be a lesson to the other one. So... apparently frogs in Area 10. I forgot that Area 10 is flippin' huge. Let's look for a frog-shaped gathering point. I'm kind of crossing my fingers that it's on land somewhere. Because if it's underwater, it's totally going to be underwater. Darn it. Does it really not give any better info on the wiki? Area 10 gathering. Or flooded forest area 2 gathering. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate Frog. We're gonna find a frog, that would help. There's a spot in area 2 flooded forest. That doesn't help me, I'm not there. Mulga Woods area 10, some kind of tree root. Alright. I wonder if the tree root's above or below. I wish that it gave a little more info. I'm just going to do one more pass along the land. I'll dive in. If I can't find it in a few minutes, I'm just going to hop back and actually hunt things. But this would be beneficial to me if I can find it. Over by a log at the entrance. Okay. This looks like a log. That looks like the entrance. There you go. Got one. I need 3, so that's a start. Flooded Forest Area 2. Yeah, apparently Flooded Forest was the better option, but apparently I missed that before heading out. But I got the 3 I needed, so in the future I'll definitely hit Flooded Forest instead, but this has proven sufficient for this one time. I'm just going to gather till it's done, because I'm already here. You never know when you need an extra frog or apparently some worms. But I appreciate the tips from the chat. Also, hopefully this doesn't echo on Twitch. There we go. Accidentally closed my page. Much better. 6 in one run, not bad. I think I just got like 4 or 5. I only needed 3, so... Had I been smart enough to bring a Farcaster... Oh! I did not expect a Kurapeko. Do you know what? I actually need Kurapeko bits too. So we're actually gonna really quick hunt this bugger. With extra ice resist. Hey! How you doing? It's another thing I believe we need for the farm type stuff. Oh, poor cat got in the way. I'd say poor cat, but he was also probably trying to steal my stuff. I don't think I've actually tried to hunt this guy with a competent weapon. I feel like the last time I hunted him was like at level weapons. Whereas this is not drastically higher, but it's definitely higher. It's not like high rank, but it's stronger. I also remember the head being just a smidgen too high for my liking. Wrong note, but hey. I don't really need the paintball back, but I would like to just smack the cat for doing... Damn it! Cat's gonna get away with it. Hello, Sylph! Welcome to Viperland and the chat on a wonderful evening where I get my paintball back from that silly cat. And some monster hunting. The 3 ultimate variety. Go ahead, just go over this way. I was about to boost my own defense anyway. Now I got one from the cats. There we go. Break some stuff. Ah, your wind cannot stop my defense boost. Try though you might. And for what it's worth, I also apparently can't hit his gosh darn head. Limping? You better be limping soon. A fool. I'm just gonna keep this going until he stops staggering out of here. No, don't you dare call in anything. Never mind, totally call in some stuff. I really should sharpen too, but whatever. Rolling as it is. When it gets to the next sharpness, I'll definitely be like, well, that's important. And also, to catch up with them, this will help. Really, going to 10. I forgot that he actually even goes to 10. He really doesn't spend much time there. And there's not a lot of land in 10. Even though it's a low-rank Kurapeko, both of my helpers are totally gone. Oh, he eats fish, duh. Okay, that's why he goes here. That makes a lot of sense. Totally forgot he was a fish eater. Even though it's very much part of the ecology video. Don't knock me in the water. Aw, you fall down. Damn it, slightly on fire. Alright, go ahead, go for the cats. I will continue to call them cats, even though I'm aware that they are clearly not actually felines. Weird that I still have to roll to put the fire out, even though I was in water. Oh no, stamina depletion resumed. That would just be terrible. Slightly bad aim. This is actually taking way longer than I expected it would. I think I'll be fine anyway. Yay, health recovery small. Though I might actually have to sharpen. That might be a thing I'll have to do. That's gonna do it here. So for the first time in like 2 weeks, I think, I went back to Monster Hunter Generations last night for Discord hunts, and man, I already missed the pre-item sets already. Like, that is one of the biggest quality of life changes, in my opinion, in all Monster Hunter times, is the item sets and the item boxes outside of the house. So gosh darn good. Damn it, using the wrong song again. I always play that one. It hits 3 times and I miss them. I should play one of the shorter recitals, but I don't. Are you still not actually limping? Maybe I really need a better weapon. There, okay, that looked like a limp. Or it could have been just me, but I thought I saw a few frames of it. There it is, yep. Damn it! Alright. And of course, as soon as I had sharpened. No nap time for you. You will not escape. Well, apparently you can escape a few hits, but in general, you're still gonna die. Come on. Oh, did I actually run out of the double white? Alright, fine. No, heals for you. Heals for me. Come on, just... you gots to die. We got the frogs we came for. We're only beating you up in case we can get some Kurapeko things we need. There we go. That was a pretty decent finishing blow, too. The over-the-shoulder hit. I felt pretty proud of that one. Wasn't aiming for bugs, but hey, I need carpenter bugs too, so screw it. And god bugs. Yeah, I just need I need everything. I should have done more gathering early on, but I slacked on it, and now it's like, you know, should have done that. Cool. I don't remember what we needed from him, but I know we needed something. Good enough. Now we can actually head back. I'd call that a success, though. We got the frogs we needed. We got 500 points. Possibly the bugs and the Kuropeko bits we needed. All in all, definitely a victory. Not that me being... I mean, I don't have any high rank gear yet. I'm technically just into high rank. I did the single urgent that unlocks high rank, but I haven't done anything beyond that, so I'm not super into high rank. Whatever. Speaking of points, there you go. One more. I think I actually do need pelts from these guys. Horns will do, but if I can get a warm pelt, that would be nice as well. Unless it doesn't come from these guys. I kind of recalled it being them, but whatever. Could totally be mistaken. Gonna beat up the last one anyway, because we can. Actually, I didn't even have to do it. Got the horns. Alright, that should open up a little bit. And every quest we do brings it closer to the boats coming back. And when the boats come back, they might have the stuff for my new hunting horn. So it's going to be pretty sweet nonetheless. You give me stuff. Yeah, we still need... We got the feathers we need. We still need warm pelts. I swear it was those little guys. Back to the wiki when in doubt. Warm pelt. Yeah, Kelby body carve. That's it. Yeah, it means it's a thing I can do. That's not the most important mask, but... Insect thing is done. We got the carpenter bug we needed. Which means he's probably got another bug thing. Yep. I need Shroom Germ Plus. Seems doable once we get there. Busy Bees, we don't have any. We got the frog we needed for the real. Excuse me. Ingredient leveled up fish. Hell yeah, we need that. Anything ingredient leveled up was the point of this. Honey. That's just better stuff for the farm. That's not too hard to get, I don't think. It's the supersized dung that's a little harder, I guess. Mega nutrients we can work on. We actually need more god bugs, but I can work on those in a minute. Bugmaker Pro, don't have any. Stuff we don't have for a mask. That's stuff we gotta keep an eye out for too, because that's also ingredients. Alright, we could be doing worse. Shroom Germ Plus is from the captain. Well, the captain's right here, so let's double check. It is indeed. How many do I need? And is it the only thing I need? You figure I'd have a memory longer than like 3 seconds, but you'd be wrong. I need 3 of them for a super shroom box. I don't use too much mushroom stuff, but if I'm sitting right here, there's no reason not to. So, still got that. Wrong guy. Alright, first of all, no, not you. You have stuff for me? Hydrohide, Flashbug, Felvine. That's something. We need 3 of those shroom germs. Pluses. We'll give you... Oh, that's so close. That's really all we got. And I guess a power paddle too. We'll be a bit over. Let's see if we can even it up with a mega harpoon. No, no. Damn it, how do I... Ah. Put it back. That'll do. While we're here as well, do you have anything for... For 3 or for 2? Bombardier ability. Ethnic wyvern meat. 7 lives. Gatherer. Ooh, armor and power charms I'm getting closer to. Helby horn object. Oh, that's furnishing. Ah, that's okay. Treasure tracker. Hunting, book of combos, armor sphere. Yeah, let's upgrade a fishing boat. That'll do. That seems a fair trade to me. Eh, we're fine. Are you guys back yet? One of you is. And you have none of the things I need. Thank you for being bleh. Oh, whatever. We'll send you back out to the coast. A fish finder. Drop off our stuff and find a hunt to hunt. Now, what we're actually going to hunt, I'm not entirely sure. We are going to hunt something high rank, not a harvestor. Rathian's tempting, especially because it could upgrade this hunting horn, actually. Or a Ludroth. I don't think there's a Ludroth horn at the moment. I'm not going to do a pink Rathian until I upgrade my weapon. Henjag is... There's the hiccup I was waiting for. Ariath's pretty tempting, actually. That's a fun one. Rathian and Barioth. Crimson Kurapeko also tempting. Great Ragi. Yeah, that could be fun too. Pink Rathian. Heh, again, we're going to hold off on that. 2 Ezeroses. Jaggy. Wolfango. We got some options. I think I'm going to start with Barioth. I think that's what I'm going to do. Which should even further upgrade our health from this. Alright. This is where? The sandy plains at night? Legitimately don't remember if this one needs drinks. So I'm gonna bring 3 of each. Just in case. I'm probably gonna regret it. Probably gonna take up a lot of space. Probably don't care. So we're going. Avenge the fallen hunter. Alright. Where would Sir Barioth hang out? Actually pretty sure I know the answer to that one for once. Right down here, I think. There we go. stealthy little bugger, right? There we are. Come on. I know you're just gonna shoot out of there. You didn't want to get hit by it. Need to get this song going more than anything. Darn it. Well, starting out strong here. Really? I was running away. Alright, well... Oh crap, they actually knocked one out without killing it. I'm gonna actually try and carve that if I can. Nope, I can't. I'd like to try and carve that. Banabra bits are not super common to come by. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Nah, it's okay. Just taking big hits here. Thank you, cats. Whoever may have done that one. And now it's all gone again. Note to self, stop being stupid with my attacks. And actually pay attention to openings. Never mind. I guess I'm just gonna keep getting smacked around. We got our basic song up at least. Really? Really? I do not recall him being able to change the trajectory at the last second. I saw him going straight and I was like, okay, I'm safe. But I wasn't. I'm gonna call shenanigans on that. Not that the game cares. Right. I'd like to get some head hits, but it's one of those take what you get type scenarios. And what I get is this. Cool. I kind of expected that to happen, but I thought I'd get in a few hits first. This may have been a terrible mistake. Now people finally get to see how not skilled I am soloing things above low rank. Didn't hit with any of those, but we got defense going. Oh crap, that didn't hit. That one did though. Broke. Oh, okay, I see what I broke. Normally I try and hit the monsters with this, but now's a good time to do it over here. Okay, well, if you're gonna keep doing that, we'll make sure this stays up. I forgot about the tail. Even though I've seen it happen like a dozen times already this hunt, I still got smacked by the tail. Roll in the mud or run away? Run away. Okay. I expected rolling in the mud. Recovery speed up. Didn't even know they had that song. Alright, please get a little bit away from right there. So I can fight you without having to worry about going back to the other area. Hell yeah, health recovery large. This giant head makes it a little, damn it, easier to hit with the overhead swing. Until I say it, and then it's clearly harder. Stamina depletion resumed, that's okay. Oh, he's so tired. Maybe a little bit of tunage. We can continue to negate stamina. Really? You moved... Really? Okay, that second one should have hit the head, right? I guess not, but... I keep underestimating his ability to turn that attack. And it continues to get me punished for it. Maybe he couldn't in low rank, but now in high rank he can. I don't remember. I keep thinking, nah, there's no way he can hit me from the angle he's going. He's like, huh, Viper, I got news for you, bro. Hell yeah. Smacking around the head. KO damage is a beautiful and wonderful thing. And he's still tired too, so that's helping out quite a bit. Nope, wrong way to turn. Oh, okay, it's a high rank thing. That would explain it then. Like, I always know that things get new abilities from high to G rank, but I do occasionally forget that they, oh crap, get new abilities from low to high. Wow, that dodge. I fully expected to get hit by that. Come on. Yeah! Broke the head off. And got smacked for it. No regrets. That didn't hit the head, really? Alright. I mean, I believe the arms are a decent spot to hit too. But clearly I want head hits. Mistakes were made. Wasn't too bad a punish though. What? I had a song ready. Why did it... Okay. That's fine. And get hit with the tail. Oh, we gotta sharpen. Darn it. Okay. That's totally doable. Sharpening's not hard. Once he definitely... I think he is de-enraged, actually. Still hits me. I was like, oh, he's got far less on him. He won't have as big a range. No, still gets me. Thank you, Cha-Cha. A scalp and a sharpen. Do you know what? Well, we will catch up with him in a second. We need some high rank materials. That is not a high rank material. Wow, game. Wow. Double worms, alright. We'll do one or two from here real quick, then we'll go get them. I don't have a pickaxe. Well, mistakes have been made. That was something I didn't check before the hunt. Again, why I really like the item sets from 4 Ultimate and up. Damn, I never forget anything with those. Hey, how you doing? Crap. Definitely gonna hit me. Another one of those attacks I swear has Viper-seeking properties. Oh, put all of my hopes into that stagger, and it worked. Really? Okay. I mean, it is kind of what they do. Really, really? Okay, 2 of them in a row, that's annoying. The first one's like, you know, that's what they do. They're there to charge people. Second one is stupid. Aw, you tired again? I guess I'll have to just keep pummeling you with a blunt weapon. So you stay tired. Ah, Charger's getting charged. Feels good. I mean, it probably feels really bad for... I deserved that. I admittedly definitely deserved that. I was trying to taunt them. But they got me back. Already. Oh, look at that KO. Look at that. As he was gonna charge. That's good. You look. Do you know what? Honestly, screw you guys. Screw you so much. Stay down. I am beginning to agree with that. I feel like they weren't in... Oh, which way did he go? This way? I feel like they weren't in low rank, but they definitely seem to be now. He only goes to a few areas, so I shouldn't have to paintball him, but I'm going to anyway, because I'd rather not lose him. Oh, okay, I was underneath, but I guess I was a little bit to that side. Really, the jaggy body didn't do damage when I launched it as a projectile like that? That's a shame. Missed opportunity. Don't think I can get the third KO. 2 is already really strong. There. Smack him down a little. Alright, you're angry. I sense this. It's very subtle. Come on, what you doing? Like a boss. I don't even have an evasion up skill, by the way. I really should. That would help me out drastically, getting an anything evasion. Nice hit, Cat. I was trying for that one, but you got it. I swear he... Maybe I'm imagining things, but it seems like he holds his head higher when he's enraged. It could be... Oh crap, just me though. No. Yep, that way. No, maybe he doesn't. Could easily have just been me. You know, now he's not enraged. And it looks... I swear it looks lower to the ground to me. I'll have to compare next time if he enrages again. And depletion, that's alright. Ah, well, I got lucky once with the whole KO him with a song. Didn't expect a second time. Nope. Look at that. Dodging out of the way like a pro. Using all of my... and not bringing any stakes like an idiot. It helps to have an unlimited stamina song, though it doesn't last very long. Oh, sorry, I got an email from Twitch, and I was seeing if it was important. It's not. I was hoping it was them saying, hey, your emoticon is ready for use. It's not. It just says, it's like a survey for something. It's like, thanks, Twitch. That's not at all what I wanted or was hoping for. You have disappointed me greatly. Smacky smack. Whoa. So yeah, for those who aren't in the Discord, I do now have a emoticon submitted because as part of the affiliate program I can have subscribers now and a single emoticon, and it's awesome, and it was made by a viewer, Sylph, who I believe is here. I haven't checked the viewer list, but it apparently takes a few days to process, so I was hoping it was going to be ready by tonight. It's all submitted, it's just a matter of when Twitch goes, hey, it's cool, this isn't anything pornographic or, like, breaking any of our rules of conduct. Darn it, I stood on the wrong side of them. So really just, I have to wait for them to get back to me. And I was hoping that's what the email was going to be, and it wasn't. This seems mean to me. Oh, did he get all mudded back up? I didn't even notice. He must have, because his back was not mudded before. Yeah, the head is held higher at a neutral position, I swear. Or maybe... I don't know. I'm probably just going crazy. We can all assume this. I feel like it's the type of thing I only notice as a hunting horn user anyway, or if I was Hammer. Health recovery, thank you little guys. More smacking around. I actually don't need this hit, but if he's there, I can do the damage. I feel like he's only either enraged or tired this fight. Like, we're doing so much KO damage, those are his only states. Damn it, he moved. Should have expected it, didn't. Come on. Do it. Okay, that's a thing to do. You can work with this. Shouldn't have played it, but too late now. Keeping it going. Hello, Soar! Welcome to Viperland and the chat. On a wonderful evening of hunting, horning, and high ranking, and hopefully getting some gear for armor or weapons, ing. You know, the usual Monster Hunter stuff. I saw Twitch is doing an anime marathon. Yeah, starting, I don't remember what day, the 21st? Which might be tomorrow? I keep playing this one song. I should play Defense Boost. I really should play Defense Boost instead. No, don't leave. Alright, fine, leave. I'll play this while he's gone anyway. Yeah, I think Twitch and Crunchyroll teamed up, and they're going to be streaming a bunch of anime, which is cool. I have a Crunchyroll subscription, so I could watch anime at any point, but it's still nifty. I remember seeing the list of what's going to be there. Hopefully it's some good stuff. Unfortunately, my favorite show of the more recent seasons isn't a Crunchyroll show. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Oh, they're gonna have Yuri on Ice. I've heard good things about it, but I haven't seen it. Excuse me, I have not seen it myself. I know the opening. Everybody plays the opening all the time. But beyond that, I don't know. I know it's figure skating. I know it's animated well. I know the person who animated it also animated the, not person, I guess, but one of the people who animated it also did the opening to Persona 5, which is why it looks like they're skating around. Did they go over to here to go to sleep? Nope. Totally enraged. Alright. I was about to say, that did not look like a limp, but why go straight back to here? Didn't re-mud. Didn't limp. I'm confused as to why he went back so quick. Crap. Tail's gonna get me. Or not. Sometimes you just gotta commit to an attack. And get wrecked for it. I've been told the description of Yuri on Ice and the brief summary of the show. I don't really care too much. Like, it sounds cool, but I've got other things to watch, really. They really should have brought some well-done steaks. Really, 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 really. Oh, this supply is delivered too, but you know what? We can make do. Tail. I always forget about the damn tail. Damn it, thought that was gonna hit. Oh, whatever. Just swing it like a madman. Oh, if they're gonna stream Crunchyroll shows, I hope they stream, Oh yeah, oh, I know it's totally all about the two guys hooking up. I mean, it's not. It's actually all about figure skating and stuff like that, but the fans would beg to differ. And hey, cool, you know, whatever. I don't think I'm the target audience for that particular moment, but whatever. I don't care. I don't know. I have other shows to watch. Though, what I've seen is that it is really well animated. Like, top-notch animation for that. Which helps sell a show a lot. Are you really not even, like, limping or anything? Yeah, that's one of the reasons I probably wouldn't watch anime on Twitch, because it's just going to be people being asshats. Like, at best, you're just going to get spam. At worst, you're going to get spoilers and shit like that. And I don't care for that in my life. But hopefully, I'm wrong, and it does go without that. I think that's wishful thinking, but still. Is that an actual? Yep, actual roar. Okay, cool. I was trying to get out of that roar, but you just have time to do both. Wonderful. Should not commit to this, but I'm doing it anyway. Thank you, kitty cats. I mean, totally not cats, but you know the drill. They're cats to me. And the tail again. Tails are clearly the anti-Viper. Oh yeah, the internet is totally full of people like that. It's not as full as you might think, but the problem is the people who are like that are very, very vocal and in your face about it. Whereas the people who aren't assholes tend to not be as vocal and in your face about not being an asshole. So it's easy to be like, it's nothing but assholes on the internet, which is not true, but it's easy to think that way. Alright, we might have to go grill up some steak, because this is silly. I'm gonna paintball him and go for supplies. Assuming, yeah, he goes this way. Okay. Also gonna make it so I can actually get there without 0.5 seconds of runtime before tired. With a little bit of a cha-cha abuse unintentionally. He just was standing there, it's not my fault. I feel like there's a big difference between sarcasm and like actual like targeted assholery and hatred. Wow, rip that rock. Thankfully, it didn't need it anyway. Because we are going up this way? Yeah. Man, I just clearly did not bring a great weapon for this. But hey, I actually really like this aspect of Monster Hunter, this specific part of like the moment right when you switch ranks. And it's like, all of my stuff that I've worked for, it's not as good as I thought it was. I need better. I actually really like this bit. Though it can definitely be mildly frustrating at times. I'm gonna power through. We're gonna beat this guy to a pulp with our giant hammer of justice. And since we're a solo player, it's a hammer of justice, and it's a hammer of just us. That was a bad joke, I'm aware. Only the worst jokes in Viperland. If you're looking for good jokes, you've come to the wrong Twitch stream. Yeah, screw that. No mud on your tail. Aha! There we go. That's better. Just when I went for supplies, really? And I got a trap and everything ready for him. Literally was ready to capture him. If I had just not gone for supplies, it would have been fine. Live and learn. How could I have known? Rip. Oh, you're alive. Okay, well, do you know what? No, you're not. Give him a moment to maybe take a nap. Yeah, nap time achieved. How about a little bit of this? And then a little bit of that. Beautiful. So I definitely need to remember to pick up not bug nets, pickaxes. Totally forgot I ran out of those. I don't know why my Twitch dashboard has been screwing up for the past few days. It keeps showing me as offline, offline, offline. Today it's occasionally flickering back to online, but for the most part still showing me as offline, which I'm clearly not. But it doesn't show like how long I've been streaming, it doesn't show current viewer count. It's just like, nah, you're offline. So weird. I don't get it at all. But hey, whatevs. Looks like we got people here. My thing shows me streaming. I'm gonna say that that works. Even if the dashboard has clearly gotten high and wandered off. Ridge, scalp. Jewels. Some bones. Alright, not shabby. That was the shortest, okay. And hell yeah, we're gonna save. Why would we not save? Yeah. Twitch sent me an email asking me for my thoughts on TwitchCon. It's like I would really like to know about my emoticon instead. That would be way cooler. Why did he want to chat with me? Did I not do that before? Alright. I guess I hadn't done that before, even though I got the materials. Whatever, now we got it. We are practically out of resources. That's something we should fix. You also didn't get us what we need. You go back to the shallows. Can't afford it. Alright, you go back to the coast. With nothing. So, any new weapons or armor makeable? Frickin' nothing. Yeah, I didn't go to TwitchCon. And I guess as a Twitch streamer, they care a little bit about my opinion, but clearly, I'm sad. I wanted my emoticon. I've got though I do have access to this one now because I subbed with my Twitch Prime to G-Rank Kurapeko, so we have a Kurapeko emote. But I've got one made myself, and I'm so excited to use it and have it. And damn it, why are they not done with it yet? We can get a laggy tail and a globule fins. I don't want to do that. That would be stronger. My coffin is weaker. That one's stronger with a ton of green as well, but we lose sockets. That's the low rank Barioth. Huh. I wonder if we make the low rank Barioth. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking something else. That's doable. That's doable. Gets us an ice option too. Ups our raw damage nicely. With affinity and a ton of green, so that's... maybe. I also might make a great sword if I end up with enough pieces just to have something else around. And so, still nothing for these. We could work on this one, but even if we upgrade it, Yeah, even if we upgrade it, that's still... I mean, more fire damage, but less raw than what we've already got. The Barioth horn is looking pretty cool, actually. I'm a little tempted. Losing the socket sucks a bit, though. What songs does it have? Because that matters. Attack boost. Snow Mud Negate, that would have helped. Cold and heat cancel. Hearing protection. Songs aren't shabby. High rank Barioth is attack, defense, and guard. I mean, we don't use the guard, but the attack and defense aren't shabby. Not that we have the pieces for it right now anyway. Defense is holy crap. Wow, that defense, man. But we really just don't have anything for it. And we would need tails. Boo. Okay. That's where... Oh, hold on. We can actually upgrade our armor a little further with the spheres we got. Every bit helps us to not be dead. 228 for now. So who's out there? Purple Ludroth. Oh, okay. And Barioth, or Baroth, can be out there. No cactus flower. Hold on to those for now. Might actually be a really good idea to go out there and hunt the Royal Ludroth, the Purple Ludroth, for the tons o' points, because we need tons o' points. That actually might be a really, really good idea. And Ludroth bits aren't exactly bad anyway. I can buy mega pickaxes. Let's just do that. I don't think we can trap things out there. We probably could, actually. For now, we'll put it away. Where did I put the stakes? Up here. Okay. I'm gonna try the Purple Ludroth. Doesn't directly help us with a weapon, but it does help us with points, which helps us with a ton of stuff. You guys suck. I actually think we have some stuff out here too. Oh hey. Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of new stuff. So mushrooms are growing everywhere. And we got more honey too. Ready farming. What do we still need a lot of? Nope, not enough materials. We'll come back. I don't have any fins, so that's good knowledge. I think I do have some stuff that I can trade in, though. I think lava nuggets I'm not currently using. That's a bunch of points. But I still wouldn't mind heading out and just hunting one anyway. Actually, I might be able to avoid it. Hold on. We are going to combine. We actually need... Damn it, we're going to be short. think we're gonna be short, but we're trying anyway. Need 10 mega nutrients. I think I might already have one actually, so this might actually work. And if any one of these fails, there you go. Perfect. Got what I needed out of that. Be sure I needed 10 of those for something here, and if not, then hey, whatever, we got them. There we are. More milk. Yeah, that'll work. Then let's see what we can do from over here. You know what? I am going to see if I can make that Arieth horn. Yeah, we're going to do that. Let me just go pick up my traps and hot drinks. What else is in my item? Okay, yeah. Well, we're gonna roll with this. I'll try and make that horn. The more raw damage, and it'll at least give me 2 elements to go for. Oh, screw it, weakener. Be weaker. I'll do a quick double check of the bits I need for it specifically. Shell, spike, and pelt. I don't have any spikes, so let's see where those come from. Or a spike. Let me guess, it's gonna be the tail, right? Yep, tail carve, shiny drop, capture, break spine. Alright, there's a bunch of ways to get it. If I find myself short, I'll bring a bladed weapon, but I think I'm okay for now. And a quick where to hit him. Impact head by far. Wow, yeah. With fire damage to the head. Okay, so I'm pretty much perfectly set for this. Smacking him in the head with this weapon is the best way to beat him. So that's what we're gonna do. No, not high, low for now. And away we go. Well, once we find him, though, I'm pretty sure he only goes to a few areas. It's one of those handy-to-have things. I know he started in 2 when he had a cinematic. Did I not bring hot drinks? Okay, well, then we're gonna have to do this within the duration of 2 hot drinks. I swear I brought them, but I must have been not instead. Okay, cool. Good job, Viper. Good job. This is what item sets are for, so I don't make these silly mistakes. Okay, I don't know where else he hangs out. I always know him to be a 3 and 2 type of guy. And 6, that's true. He could be 6 as well. And even if we do run out of hot drinks, it's not the worst. We have the unlimited stamina song. No, where the hell is this guy? Try 2 again? Definitely wasn't in 1. guess I didn't hit 5, but 5's a weird one for him. Oh, there we go. Are you leaving or landing? He's arriving. Yep. There we go. Hello, Coded Delta. Welcome to Viperland and the chat. On a wonderful night of hunting the monsters. Even though it says I was going into high rank, I'm in low rank now, trying to get a better weapon to better do high rank. I really need to, damn it, not get hip checked. His head is very much what I need to aim for. Like, super bad, that's what I gotta hit. That is such the best place to hit this fool. But, you know, every now and again, just jam a bell up the sphincter and get hip checked again. That's magical. That too. This is not my hunt so far. It's been like 30 seconds of hunt time, and I'm already like, you know, ow. Okay, stagger you a little bit. Definitely dodged it finally. Forgot, this guy, his head isn't where I normally imagine his head to be. Like, he moves it in strange ways. And moves a lot in general. Okay. They rank 1 stuff. Deck up large crit eye. Wow, okay. That's kind of hilarious. There you go, head hits. If we do head hits and fire as well, things are even better. Also, there's just something great about breaking this guy's tusks. Yeah, nobody expects an OP Jaggy. That's an accurate statement. Darn it. In the face. Crap. He's a little angry. Yeah, take that. Now your head was facing this way, wasn't it? Also, now you're super angry and I should not taunt you, because I will get punished for it. Do I have time? Probably not. I mean, technically I had time. See, I feel like his head is just always either moving or already pointed away from me. Oh, you went to Furious Rajang? Really? The one goes all the way to Furious Rajang? That's... oh crap! Unexpected. I'd say it's sad that a high-rank hunter is getting beaten by a low-rank monster, but I'm still in low-rank gear, so that's my excuse. And I will continue to stick with it. Oh, this is good. This is what I need. That's the stuff right there. Look at that. Yes, please, and thank you. Alright, maybe reorient a little bit. So yeah, weakest to blunt damage on the head, and weakest to fire damage on the head. This is not shabby here. Oh, those staggers are so... just coming quick. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. That happens, I guess. That's one of the other things playing this game has reminded me, is how damn good the upgrade system from Generations is. And I kind of hope that's the upgrade system they stick with in general going forward in Monster Hunter. It's so nice. This one's like, eh. Like, I need a better weapon. What do I do? Well, I mean, I guess you could make a new weapon. I guess you could upgrade one of yours, but they're all gonna need high rank bits, which I don't have yet. In Generations, it was like, you have so many options. You can do so many things. Do you like this weapon? Cool, you can effectively use it forever. Do you not like that weapon? Cool, here's all these other things you could use. I loved it. I'll play that when I get over there. Sharpen this son of a gun first. Really? Really? No, you're not getting away with that. No, you stay down. We're taking your tongues as a trophy because of that. I was going to let you be. I had no beef with you. You've brought this upon yourself. There you go. Stole his tongue. Yeah, Petrified Sword Max. Like, that's a thing you can do. Even the starter stuff. And honestly, Generations is the perfect one for them to make the starter stuff be able to possibly be good for the whole game. Because the starter stuff is so cool looking in Generations. All of the Petrified stuff, I just love the design of them. So, not that I did stick with them for the full game, but if I had decided to, it would not have been terrible. I would not have been a terribly gimped hunter for that. Okay, that wasn't your head. Cool. Yep. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it needs some help, but if I were to try and take the starter stuff from this game and go with it, it would be impossible. Like, you couldn't, I couldn't. I'm sure there's somebody who's done like, oh, I did Alatreon with a starter weapon in 3 Ultimate. I'm sure somebody has, but I haven't. Whereas it at least keeps them fairly relevant. Relevant-ish, I suppose, is probably the better way. You might still have to do a little work for it, but it's possible. See, he always does the taunt way away from me. Put your head this way, damn it. Oh, if I can't hit, I'm gonna hit you anywhere I can. Dude, Dread Queen 9, hot damn. I distinctly remember struggling greatly through Dread Queen 1, and I can't say look forward to, but anticipate doing the same thing in Double Cross. Not a head, take the hit. That's a head. No, stuck under the arm. Okay, cool, my bad. Already had the cleanser. Oh, damn it. Now you're tired, we can potion, maybe actually hit your face a bit. Cool. I guess it was slightly to his side. And then his head moves. You are an evasive little bastard, and you need to stop. Or you need to be stopped. And we are just the hunter to do it. It just will take a little while, and I'll use a lot of potions. Now, you only get one of those in a row. 2 is too much. The thing is, I honestly do legitimately look forward to getting Double Cross and going back up through the armor sets and the ranks again. Like, I enjoy that a lot. I can't wait to be farming Mizu again for Mizu bits and get frustrated at how stupidly hard those claws are to break. All stuff I actually enjoy. I'll probably do what I did last time again and go Astalos first for the weapons so that I can beat up Mizutsune a little more effectively. An OP Jaggy, I mean that works too. That'll be pretty entertaining. There we are. I feel like if we can get a good few decent hits on the head... Oh, you little bastard on me. There you go. Didn't realize he had hit me. He really staggers quick with it. Really? Okay. That's cool. Broke something. Oh, he's a little upset. No, he's a little limpy. Alright, so he's gonna go to 6. Like, honestly, I'm still not gonna use mix set, so I'm still not gonna be the OP sharpness +1, whatever. I know there's that one set everybody used for low rank, and I'm not going to. I like making sets. Even sets that I know I'm gonna outgrow shortly. I just like doing it. And I just don't like mixed sets, but I think we've covered that more than once. Really? He's here? I thought he was passing... Okay, he's passing through to 6, I assumed. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Be an even more OP Jaggy. I don't think anybody has ever said that phrase, to be an even more OP Jaggy. Fairly sure you were the first one. See, I thought he was going to go to sleep, but clearly I'm mistaken. I do really want to capture him, though. Let's see if we got time. He's going to immediately leave, right? Immediately? No. He's going to stagger me out of it. Alright. I don't trust it when he's up. If I can knock him down, again, I'll give it a try. And if not, life goes on. If I kill him, it's not the end of the world. Well, if you had made it in 4 Ultimate, you could have done the level 140 Guild Quest Jaggy with the Jaggy set. There we go. A little better. Screw your face. Said screw. Ow. Okay. Roar at me, I guess. Like it's my fault. I mean, I guess it is entirely my fault that his face hurts, actually. Pretty much entirely my fault. Here's a random question. Does anybody know of a decent Android email app? My default app is for Yahoo Mail, because that's my default mail. But I have also 2 separate Gmail accounts that I use. And it would be nifty to have them all in one spot, instead of having to run the Gmail app and the Yahoo app. I think my phone had a built-in one, but I don't think it was a good one, so I think I just skipped it. Which might have been the Google one, and maybe I should give it a better shot again. But if anybody knows of another handy mail app, that would be Sweet News. I can't believe I've been streaming for an hour and a half and I've effectively hunted nothing. I hunted a Barioth and a Baroth. And I guess 2 low-rank things out in the wild, but... this is what happens when you hunt with Viper. The hunts take a while. 1 and 2... Alright, so we got stuff there. Also, another question for viewers. Do anybody Does anybody who played more of this recently than I have remember if there's a way to like mass cook steaks in this one? I've got the double barbecue split, which is alright. Yeah, I still have to be out on a mission, though I guess I could always just step outside. Like, since that's a thing in this one, I could always just step outside of the Moga Woods and be pretty okay. Takes a little time, but not impossible. The thing is, if I'm going to end up farming this guy, though, I might get his armor, too, because his armor gives evasion plus. And damn, do I need evasion plus. Double barbecue split it is. Alright, that's not too bad. Takes a little more paying attention than just leaving it for the cook in 4 Ultimate, but I can manage. So let's see, we needed pelts, shells, and spikes. Claw. Did we not get any spikes? No spikes. We might have to come back with a greatsword. Because the tail can get it too. Exception's nice, but screw you. We should be good on everything else we need for the horn now, except for 5 spikes. Alright, I'll check it on the Discord after this. Five spikes. Oh, we still need one more amber tusk, but that's gonna happen. Yeah, you can share it in the chat. I still won't be clicking it till after either way, but you can totally share it in the chat as well. We really need a better weapon. Like, that's such a thing we need. You guys are no help, unless these are... Nope, those are not what we need. Wow, this is... It's rigged against me. Nitrohide, monster fluid, that's okay. We really need the bits from this fishing thing, though. Well, fish finder, I suppose. Fish finder. You're already out. Store what we can. Do what we're gonna take some raw meat and cook it up. I'm gonna go cook 10 of them. Give me a little bit of a buffer for steaks. The ones in the back are always just a little bit harder to see. That's my excuse. Oh, but I hit that early. I saw it change. I'm clearly not used to the double split as well. Alright, that'll do. Oh, I was holding run, so I don't know why it stopped. Alright, well, whoops. I'm constantly holding run, which is what should let it keep going.
So tasty.
There we go, that's the last of them. Let's see if we can do a quick... Are these guys worth more points at night? And will they give me the warm pelts I need? So far, no. To both. We're never gonna get warm pelts. How about mining? Is the mining any better? Not really. High rank, schmy rank. Really? Okay. Slight height difference, I guess? Well, good job, Cha-Cha. You did it for me. Alright, well, we got the stakes we needed. We're heading back in. One last Kelby attempt. I said one last Kelby attempt. Welp. Back in we go. So I do kind of want that Barioth bit, though. Hammer seems really helpful. The hunting horn, I said hammer, but you know what I meant. And it really seems to be our best bet, unless we can get those Homespun conches, which I'm sending the ships out hoping to get, and getting nothing. So unless that comes back, which will up our raw damage nicely, however, it will lower... it gets us a nice long green, but once we get out of green, we're wrecked. Will I have... I get stamina... the same songs, apparently? Okay. Trying to get this one, but you get it from fishing stuff, so I just have to hope the boats come back with what I want. I'm also trying to get this one, but I'm apparently having really terrible luck getting spikes, even though I know how to get them. Or, you know, anything else I can get in this range. I can try to rank up my Kurapeko one. That's doable. There's, high rank Kurapekos I can do. Or I could even try the Crimson Kurapeko and see if that's got a horn. Maybe that'll be okay. Oh, I burnt 2 of them. Shame on me. Oh. That's why I stopped. Because I was full on well done steaks. Because I'm an idiot. Got it. Got it. Alright. Kurapeko one turns into a cool one? Alright. Maybe I'll try that. Let's see what we need to upgrade the Kurapeko horn. Strange Beak and Vivid Feathers, which I'm fairly sure is all just low rank Kurapeko stuff. Strange Beak. Low and high rank Kurapeko. Breaking the Head, that's doable. Vivid Feathers. Kurapeko Body... Oh, that's the rare one, of course. Body Carve, Shiny Drop, Capture, and Break Wing for those. The Scalding thing... I looked up earlier, and I believe it was the Ignactor? Yeah. Ignactor, low rank, Body Carve, and Break Chest. That is totally doable. Let's go beat up some Kurapekos and do an Ignactor or 2. What low rank things should you melt with OP Jaggy? You realize you have to start with a regular Jaggy, right? You have to just speedrun a low rank Jaggy and just absolutely murderize it. After that, then you can adjust up, but I feel like that has to be your first attempt. Also take a trap. Actually, wait, no, it's Body Carve for this guy, so screw that. We're not going to capture it. We get a better chance body carving. Oh, duh. Of course it doesn't have Great Jaggy. Then Macau, the equivalent. You're right. Totally doesn't have Great Jaggy. I'm playing this one, where Great Jaggy is definitely a thing. There we are. Alright, Kurpeko. Time to meet your maker. We need to break his face, his wings, and just generally pummel him well. And I am happy to do all of these things. Though I have no recollection of where he starts. At all. Pretty sure it's not 2. Like 100% sure it's not 2. Could be 8. No, right here. Cool. Saves me some time looking. Your beak is going to get smashed. Just by the way. Watch me totally screw it up too. Smack your legs. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. That head. We'll get it. That's a sweet strike. That was a mistake. Cha-cha, why would you just stand there and take that? Oh, that was definitely a head hit, but I guess the wing was coming down. Oh, that was definitely a head hit. Okay, so was that, but I actually got it. Yeah, look at you. You did one jump. I'm so glad you had to taunt after that. You're so proud of that one fiery hop. Oh, hey, look, a Great Jaggy. It's great that the Jaggy's here now. Oh no, I guess I'm gonna have to break your face now. Actually, I love and hate the broken Kurpeko face. It's so... I don't know. Just the way it looks weirds me out. Alright, apparently tired Kurpeko strategy is spin to win. That's it. And it's working, is the worst part. Oh, no buffs for you! There we go. Buffs for us, thank you. And face is not broken, that was a wingtip. Face can't have much health left, honestly. There we go. I was about to say, low rank Kurpeko. This ain't no high rank fight. Can't take too much of that. Alright, well I am on fire, but that's okay. I should sharpen my weapon. And maybe not be on fire. Little A, little B. We will actually need the cool drink for 8. Rip Great Macau. That doesn't sound like it took very long at all. Oh, hey, Kurbeco. You remember me from like 20 seconds ago? No, stop calling him here. One, and a 2, and a go backwards. I've already broken all the pieces I need. It's just a matter of beating him now. And hopefully not getting hit by that every time. Yes, get wrecked. And stop wrecking me. No buffs for you. You know how this works. Damn it, he got buffs. Oh hey, look, you called in your friend. Hi friend, how you doing? Are you doing alright? Good, because you're gonna die. Yeah. Well, you died because you decided to follow Kurbeco. Not even going to finish carving you. We're going to carve you once and then move on with our lives. I assume he's by now. Not that it matters too much. I'm not trapping, so it's less important. Hey, not asleep. Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah. You can call cats. You can't call the other guy. Because he did. We killed him. Even the cats don't seem to be answering your call very well. Never mind. There's totally cats here, but whatever. How would you like a sonic bomb? Probably not very much. Damn it, give me one potion back. There we go. Almost got fireballed, but we got the potion back. So, whatever. We win. Maybe this is why it takes me so long to do the, even like the high rank Barif. It took me almost 10 minutes to do a low rank Kurbeco. That might be part of the reason. Alright, got what we can out of that. In theory, we should probably have all the pieces we need now. Other than the bits we need from the Ignactor. Hold on, we can do a boot. That's not quite the hit. Boot to the head. There we go. Well, you got in the way, but it's fine. It counts. Scale, scale. Strange beak, I think, is something we needed. I don't even remember. We got stuff. Hey! We beat that guy. So, about that weapon upgrade. Wow. Just freaking none of it. We got one strange beak. We need 3. But you know what? I'm going to commit to this. I feel like that could be really cool. Does it change the way it looks immediately? No, at first it doesn't. Change its songs? No. That's fine. We're trying for it. Seems as good a plan as any to me. Alright, Kurapeko, let's do it again. Oh, before we accept this, let's double check our ships. I think at least one of them came back. And if it comes back with the bit I need, that would also be great. Alright, we got... Oh, wow, you brought me back everything I needed for that. Well. We might not be having to do Kurapeko. We might be okay, actually. Yep, alright. We're just gonna roll with this for right now. What does it upgrade to, if anything? Another shell with more of the conches, brilliant fluid, Diablos medulla. Ooh, okay. Honestly, most of that... Where the hell does brilliant fluid come from? Brilliant fluid... high rank nibble snarf. So we can't do that yet. But that's totally a thing we'll be able to do. As well as... Medulla... Diablos medulla is also high rank Diablo. So we're a little ways away from that one. That's okay. Oh. My internet is having issues. Yeah, I had a really huge drop in latency there. But it's... Oh, no, it's dropping again. It's about to say it seems steady, but that would be silly. It seems okay-ish. And none of these are still... Yeah, I think we're okay with what we got. Lugair Cristal could do that, but whatever. We got a new horn. I believe the songs are the same, which is handy. Alright, then, sweet. It was a very brief. Negate stamina use is the same color, defense boost the same color. Ice is, yeah, it's the exact same songs. Wonderful. And it looks pretty cool. I hope it sounds good. Which brings us back to what do we actually hunt in high rank then, now that we have a little more damage. Barely, but a little. I actually do want to beat up the Crimson Kurapeko. I have the list of what I need to do, I kind of just want to punch some stuff. Actually, I want to do a few great Jaggy hunts. I kind of want to see if I can upgrade that greatsword to have another option. It's a fun thing to test weapons out on. Not quest info, item pouch. We got just about all the stuff we need. We already eat, yes. All right, we'll test it out on a great Jaggy, because screw you, great Jaggy, screw you. I have no recollection of where the Great Jaggy hangs out on this map, so we'll try the usual suspects. There he is. I'm gonna paintball him though. These guys do like to go through those little secret passageways. Pain in the butt. Not a bad sound. Not my favorite, but it's not, like, obtrusive. Keep on spinning, I guess. Wow, is that going to be his entire battle strategy? I mean, I know spin to win's strategy, but it's supposed to be for, like, us and, like, Link. I love the fact that in Breath of the Wild you can spin to win. I still got like no stamina to use it with, but it's really fun to just be like, I've got a big bladed weapon, I'm gonna spin. Not like the usual traditional Zelda or Link spin slash, but a full on just, I'm gonna whirlwind to this. And hold it for as long as my stamina allows. So this one actually really sounds like music. I actually like that. Wreck that guy. I should have sent the ships back out. There we are. Time for some pummeling of the forehead. Ezros got caught. Yeah, I can imagine you totally wrecked him. I can definitely imagine that. No, stop it. Yeah, this guy's, even high rank, this guy's not going to stand much of a chance. Jaggy will always just be a Jaggy. Sorry, little guy. You got in my way. That's what happens. I was about to say, I need to break the habit of doing that ground slam when I go online, because this hit here knocks around all other hunters. But then I made myself sad, because the song Breaking the Habit by Linkin Park, the lead singer of Linkin Park killed himself today. Not Mike Shinoda, Chester, the other guy, literally died today, and it's like, wow, I just made myself sad thinking about Hunting Horn, because Linkin Park. Which is it's a shame. I didn't follow any of their more recent music, but I definitely listened to a lot of their stuff in high school. That was my edgy, rebellious high school music. And let's be honest, anybody who listened to that, like, growing up, you still pop it in occasionally. Whether it's good or bad, it's nostalgic and fun. It's a shame. Hello, Wolfgamer! Welcome to Viperland in the chat. On a night full of swinging a giant shell at Jaggies, and whatever else we might be swinging it at tonight. Currently it's a Jaggy. It's going fairly well. How goes your evening? Yeah, you best be limping away. I do have to keep an eye out for like ore and stuff too, because now that I'm in high rank, that will matter. In fact, it looks like that. Wait, what spotted me? Oh, hey, Azros. I am not gonna fight you right now. I could. I'm not debating my ability to do it. I just don't care enough to do it right now. There's a hunt I could do with two of them, and if I wanted them, I'll do that. And I probably will at some point. No. Charms are a good idea, actually. Okay. Damn it! Ooh, Persona 4 Golden. Yep. I've put over 100 hours into just that. Just Golden, not Persona 4, but Golden. I think I put in 120 hours, so yeah. If you have a Vita, you are doing yourself a disservice if you don't get Persona 4 Golden, honestly. There's a lot of other great games for the system too, but that's among the best. There we go. Get wrecked. I have not platinumed that game because the platinum is very difficult in my opinion. One or two of the things for the platinum are very difficult. Freaking Hardcore Rosette Fan is way harder than it has any right to be. And a bunch of the miscellaneous ones I never really went back to get, though I should. I feel like I'd probably platinum 5 before 4, just because it's a much easier platinum. It's not super easy, but it's much more in the realm of possibility than 4. 4, love the game, hate the trophies, some of them. Mostly Hardcore Rosette Fan, stupidest trophy. So bad. Ah, you didn't get the true end, okay. I've beaten it twice to get the true end. Which is a fun one. I like the true end a lot, actually. Arbalite ore, king scarabs. So we got the potential of a bunch of talismans being... You know what, gathering plus 9 I'll take. Guess I need to gather stuff. We'll be set. Hey, Silver Crown Longest. Nice. Progress, yes. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten the bad end. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Do we have any more armor upgrade spheres? A few. Alright, so we're pretty much as upgraded as armor can get other than the gloves. Oh yeah, I was gonna check if I could upgrade the sword from there. Wrong sword. Jaggy Claw, still nothing. Hide. Oh, we would need Bird Wyvern gems. Alright, I'm not gonna actively aim for it, I'm just hunting stuff. Doing things. Another nice drop in latency. Cool. Yeah, my latency is, for the most part, holding steady, but occasionally just dropping tonight, and I don't know what it is. Hello, welcome to Viperland and the chat. The quest for high rank OP Jaggy continues. That's a good quest to be on. What were we gonna hunt? Let's see, we're at 690, we were at 550, so we're a little stronger. It's not drastically, but should help. What to hunt, what to hunt. I actually really do want to take that Crimson Curb Echo. I don't need it, I just want to. So we are gonna grab our trap and hit it with a vengeance. Unless, what's actually out there? Oh, a bunch of stuff's out there, just those two. I feel like we're okay for now. Nope, I've never not beaten him before the 24th. Never happened to me. See, we're still short on... Hey, we got a Flintstone! Perfect. Let's make... we would need to re-get a double barbecue split. Whatever. We'll make it for now. Hey! Wolfgamer just hosted for 1 viewers. Thank you so much. That shocked the bejesus out of me. Forgot my speakers were up a little louder than I remember them being. Thank you so much. Always appreciate the host. I hate the fact that my latency is dropping, and I wish I knew why and or had a reason to stop it. That would be phenomenal. Anthracite ore. We got everything but the ore for that. And we're short on all those. Alright, so we're fairly caught up there. The ships can probably head out to better waters now that I don't need those specific pieces. Yep, go to an island. You can't go to the island, so, go for treasure. And you also go for treasure. Get me some treasure. Alright, we got our materials. We need to eat. We should be good to Kurapeko it up. When I get a better combination of things than this, I'll stop eating for Weakener, but for now, this is just the best health boost I got. I'm gonna roll with it, and Weakener's not bad. Not that one, not that one. Where is it? That's it. Crimson Kurapeko. I have no recollection of what these guys do. Oh, okay. Well, everybody dies. Perfect. Glad I avoided that end. Seems a good one to avoid. Mega pickaxes, and we are good to go. Alright. I truly don't think I ever hunted a Crimson Kurapeko. I really don't think... Oh, balls. I didn't bring dung bombs. That could be a huge issue. I didn't bring dung bombs to a high-rank Kurapeko fight. That could be just flat out my death. Because if it starts calling in a Devil Joe, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. A whole lot of trouble. We need your hides for a bunch of stuff, so sorry, we're gonna punch you in the face. Wow, he didn't even flinch for that one. He was just like, alright, whatever. Give me your hide. Not the oil, but... Hey! Tim is really bored. Just hosted for 19 viewers. Holy mother of pearl. That might be a record for people hosting. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were bored enough to host me. Also, welcome all the new viewers to Viperland and the chat. Hunters are clean enough. I feel like once you've been beating up things like this and like digging into these guys, that's impressive. That Donkey Kong is impressive. Like, legitimately, that's impressive. That is just the perfect combination of emotes right there. And I must acquire them at some point. Alright, so where the hell is this Kurapeko? I feel like 7's my better bet, but I'm gonna check 2, because I'm an idiot. Alright, well, cool. Nothing to do. Oh yeah, digging into people, throwing dung. It's a thing that hunters need. Throwing poop is a legit important part of the hunting experience. When you're fighting Kurapekos, specifically. So it's time to find this bugger and be really sad I don't have any poop. checked 1. He wouldn't be in 3. Not a chance he's in 3, 6, or 5. Hey, G-Rank Rebecca! Get Flung is now following. Always appreciate the play. Oh, heard that. Okay. You know what, G-Rank Rebecca? Because of Twitch Prime, I can do that too. There you go. Alright. I don't think I've ever hunted one of these guys before. Good, he's calling cats. I feel a little better that he's calling cats. Oh, okay, electric. That's unexpected. Made a pretty cool trumpeter. Sure. This is probably not the song I need to play first, but it's the one I'm going to. Everyone you watch is here because clearly Viper is an awesome place. As is G-Rank Rebecca. Usually I am hosting them, so if you ever pop around my channel when I'm not around, you'll probably be seeing some G-Rank Rebecca stuff. Who's also, I believe you were playing this same game earlier. Way higher skill level than me, and playing online, not struggling through village quests, but same game. Living on the interwebs is how things go. Sadly, I have, you know, a job and such, so I can't quite live on the interwebs. And I'm here a lot of the time. That when I was setting up my stream, I saw you lancing the bejesus out of a Rikidios, which is pretty cool. That's what's gonna suck. That's the one. Alright, we're in trouble. I should start going online, especially like sooner instead of later, but I don't know. I'm having fun here too. But I realistically should start hitting the online. Yep, that's gonna be an issue. Can't believe I didn't bring poop. Cannot believe. Oh, it's like 20 plus braggies. Oh, I hate when that happens. You just need the one gem. So I'm a little tempted to just abandon this and come back with poop. I feel like, yeah, if a friend, we'll go with that. Oh, I'm so bad at hunting Devil Joes too. At this rate, I'm kind of just trying to distract them. I mean, whether I've got it or not, I'm going to see it through to the end. I'm not going to leave midway. I'm committing. What I would really like it if the Kurapeko left and moved to a different area. That would really... Oh, you're going to call cats too? Okay. That said, I mean, that little bit of tail whip damage will add up. Kurapeko will take a few hits from it. I guess. That's me trying to force myself to look on the bright side. Okay. And if I get pinned, I am so in trouble. You know what? We're gonna go over here and heal up real quick. I don't trust myself in there with that bastard. And defense down on top of it. Oh, hey, you're right there waiting for me. Hey, he left. Good. Really, my map? Give me my map back. Thank you. 1, 2, I think he did 3? He did 3. Yeah. If the first rule of hunting is to be prepared... What? Since when? What? Alright. Okay. Okay. It's not your move, sir. You stole Krillin's Solar Flare. I mean, you stole, Chipsurus' Solar Flare. Legitimately did not know he did that. I have never hunted a Crimson before. This is my first Crimson. When I originally went through 3 Ultimate on the 3DS, I didn't get super far, and I definitely didn't tag all the quests. I should have, but I spent most of my 3 time playing Portable Third instead of 3 Ultimate. Really? Oh, that was far enough. Okay. I saw this guy on the quest list and I'm like, I have to hunt him. I have to try it. Also, secretly hoping he might make a decent hunting horn. But even if he doesn't, whatever. I'm here for the joy of the hunt. Yeah, breaking the old bits. You know what? Damn it. Whoa, really? Real? Thought I got lucky. Hell yeah, join the Discord. The Discord is awesome. Really, Devil Joe? You're just gonna show up like that? I'm gonna crash the party. As we know, when it's time to party, Joe will always party hard. A well-known fact. I always just fully expect to be blindsided whenever... Hey, wow, your head, right there. Okay. Time to move, isn't it? Oh, did I actually not get hit by anything there? Did that actually happen that way? Holy bejesus. Saw my life flash before my eyes. The second his head entered the screen, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I do like the destructible things. It's always one of those tiny touches. It just adds a little bit to the game. More than anything, we gotta make sure, damn it, that I don't die, actually. But I was gonna say that my double white song stays up. Alright, we're in a bit of a tight situation here. Do not believe Crimson is its own horn. Alright, I'm gonna hunt him anyway. I just wanted to do it. But it's good to know. You know what? While you're distracted, we're doing this. Gotta make sure that stays up. I feel like that is numero uno important. Yeah, smack your tail lightly. Okay. Cool. At least I'm a little better prepared for Joe now than I was like the first time this quest happened. Again, not this one, but I think regular Curb Echo calls him too, right? I think any high rank Curb Echo can call Devil Joe. And I remember that was my first experience with the Devil Joe, was this game. Where Curb Echo was just like, hey brah, come help me. And I was like, what's that? It looks dangerous. Well, I believe the bot auto-welcomes people, but nonetheless, welcome to the Discord. It's a good place. We got a bot. The bot is cool. Mostly full of just silly little things to do. But it's a good place to interact with other people, figure out when I'm going to be streaming, when I decide to actually update when I'm going to be streaming. Okay, good. Any high-rank Curb Echo will call Devil Joe. Those are some handy emotes. I don't have the Devil Joe one. Is that... I imagine that's a higher tier and or another channel? I think that was yours, though. Yeah, okay. See, I actually just got my emote yesterday, but it's still pending review, so I can't actually use it now unless it's past review while I've been streaming. No, it isn't. So, yeah. A viewer made my emote for me. It is adorable and amazing. I can't wait to use it, but I cannot show it now because it hasn't passed review. Apparently, they've been flooded since the affiliate program because way more people are getting the potential to have emotes. Damn it, keep calling him, you bastards. Yeah, I would love to be partnered. I don't think I'm going to get that point. You constantly have people, like, all the time, so I feel like you have a distinct possibility of partnership, and I hope that happens. I can deal without a paintball. You might be entirely shocked to find out that it is also Monster Hunter themed. I know. Who would have thought? Ow. Nope. Whetstone. I can deal without the whetstone. I feel like the cats are way better at stealing in this game than I remember them being in other ones. Yeah. Yes. It is time. Breaking the beak. Getting a few head hits. No, stop calling him! He doesn't want to come here. Or I don't want him to come here, at least. Damn it, my double white fell off. Crap! Well. We got a Joe probably coming in. We got me at low health. And no double white song. This is good. That's pretty awesome coded. Really just embarrass that one guy. Oh crap, crap! Yeah. Hey, I actually got the song though. I feel like it is. Even though it gave you the defense boost, I truly feel like it is harder. And not even because, like, no adept or anything like that. I feel like it's just a harder game. I'm glad you mentioned that as well, because I thought it was just me being terrible. Yeah. Oh man, Rock Lee was such a good character. I loved him so much. Damn it! Ah, I believe... No, that's my second cart. This hunter. This is the second time this hunter has carted. I technically did cart once to the Rathians when I was farming the armor, and I was embarrassed about that. I'm less embarrassed about this, because, you know, ain't no shame in carting to a Devil Joe. There is shame in carting to a Devil Joe because you forgot to bring dung bombs, but yeah, once again, my own fault. Oh, crap. I don't have max potions. This is gonna be just a bundle of rip. Rock Lee was great. I really need to finish Naruto at some point. I got very far into Shippuden, but did not finish it, and so I really should. But I got distracted by My Hero Academia and JoJo and Recreators and all these shows. Easy to get distracted. Let's say. I'm gonna hope he's still in 9. Because I don't know where else he goes. I know 9 and 10, but I don't know where else. Hey, okay. We are leaving this area now. Time to get the hell out of here. I don't know if Rock Lee was my favorite character in Naruto, but he was top tier for sure. Perhaps? I don't know. I don't join a lot of Discords. I tend to just hang out in my own. I know that's... like, I don't know if it's pretentious or not, but like... I tend to just chill in my own. There we go. We'll repaint ball. We've got dung bombs again. Not again, but we've got dung bombs. We've got... That is not calling Devil Joe. Oh, really? This Bullfango's here? Okay. That's fair. I hate all the charging mini monsters, because they are so terrible. Crap! Alright. Yeah! Stay down here. No more flying above. He tried to rise above it, but he got smacked down. I don't know if they're worse than Joe's, but they are terrible nonetheless. They're definitely awful. I hate them even more because when I first went through this game and when I went through 4 Ultimate, I was a greatsword main, and man, when you finally knock the monster down and you go for that big triple swing and like a Bullfango or a Rhinopolis, or Rhinopolis, however you call them, comes by and just goes, no, Viper. It's the worst feeling in the world. Damn it. Did not get to stagger him out of that. And even if they're not distinctly worse than Joe's, they are far more common than Joe's. A Joe will only screw up a Joe hunt or a Kurapeko hunt. Bullfango will screw up any hunt. Yeah, beak smack. I mean, I haven't done many high rank hunts with this hunting horn so far, but I get the feeling I've done a decent amount of damage. You can't hold on for too long. Oh, okay. Oddly enough, I want to start playing more Lance. I just haven't really... I've done a bit of it in Generations before my capture card broke. I don't know if I'm going to do much of it in Double Cross. Just because Brave Greatsword looks so much fun. That said, the Brave Lance looks really good too. Getting the That shield... Ooh, okay. Getting that shield advanced guard point looks really nice, so I don't know. I'll probably mess around a bit. I have not committed to what I'm going to do in Double Cross yet. Alright. Damn it! No, no! You fool, Hunter! You fool! Alright. Well, against all odds, I survived that. Kurapeko, you need to eat poop. I'm sure this is something you don't want to do. But, you know, we all gotta do things we don't like. And for you, it's eating poop. See, that's the thing. Having not used a ton of Lance, I won't distinctly miss too many things. Oh, wow. So, okay, never mind. It sounds like it's missing a lot of stuff then. Then maybe that won't be my plan. I've been messing around with Adept Lance in Generations. I can't say I'm good at it. I can say it's enjoyable. I feel like I'd have to actually practice more than 1 or 2 hunts. But I got the... I think it's the EX Rathian gear, which has got guard and guard up. And I had enough bits because my viewers love to throw Alatreons at me to make the Alatreon Lance. So I was like, screw it. I got the Alatreon Lance. It's not abysmal. It was enough to hold me for the time being. It's also a damn pretty looking lance, I gotta say. Like, that is a cool looking weapon. So I think the only 2 lances I have are that and the Sleep Lance from Malfestio. Those are the only 2 that I have at decent levels. They work, I guess. Damn it! Alright, you need to not do this. You need to... Damn it! Just don't have enough to stop him from doing it. Yeah, I love the look of it, and it seems to work pretty well. I don't have many other lances to compare it to. I mean, Sword and Shield was already pretty nicely buffed in Generations, so... But when I went through Generations, I went through as Sword and Shield, so I want to mix it up a little bit. For You is my Hunting Horn slash... Damn it, don't heal. Damn it! For You is my Hunting Horn Greatsword, so I feel like I can go through his Greatsword again. I'm doing Hunting Horn here. I would be tempted to do Hunting Horn in Double Cross, but I feel like it's already going to be a language barrier for gear. Figuring out songs without being able to read Japanese is going to be tougher. Not impossible. I could commit myself to doing it, but I feel like it adds a little bit of complexity on top of something that's already going to be complex. I don't know. Maybe Hunting Horn DPS isn't as good, but I have fun with it. Realistically, if I were accurate and a better hunter, the DPS would be higher. It's not the weapon, it's me. And I like it, damn it. And I have a lot of fun with it. Also, it would help if I had a Hunting Horn that had attack up instead of defense up. But at this point in time, I feel like this is the better playstyle for me anyway. So whatever. And I have neither of those on this horn. At all. This has got defense and negate stamina. Stop healing! Oh, come on. I'm fully aware that this is probably not the best way to Hunting Horn, and Hunting Horn's not the greatest weapon, but still, I love it. And I have a lot of fun with it, and I will take a slower weapon I enjoy over a faster weapon that I don't any day of the week. It's just how I roll. But that said, it's also really satisfying after doing a bunch of Hunting Horn to just swap to a set with like attack up and fast charge and just go ham on a monster with a greatsword. Feels good too. This guy's gotta die though. Barioth Hunting Horn? I think it might actually. Yeah. It's funny, I was trying to make it, but I was having really bad luck getting the spikes. So, oh no, don't go through 3. Alright, well, whatever. I actually was trying to make it originally, but then I got the shells needed for this, and this has got high raw, so screw it. I went with this for now. For now, I just needed a harder hitting weapon to allow me to better farm stuff like that. So now I'm at least better prepared if I decide, oh no, the other horn was better for Barioth. Yeah, getting spikes. I checked, it's like I knew all the ways to get them, and he was just like, nah bro, you ain't gonna get any. Did 2 full hunts, got no spikes. Like I suppose I could go in with a bladed weapon and cut the tail, but still. Yeah, stop it. I hope that didn't count as a full call. Ow. And we gotta sharpen, because as soon as this hits yellow, it drops. Damn it, he did 3. Whoopsie daisy. Stop it. I refuse to let him eat, because he refused to let me eat. There, we're gonna do this. He looked at me, dead in the eye, and went, "You are shock," and proceeded to shock me. Then stand right by the entrance. Yeah, face smackages. Stop it! Said stop it. Alright, well, that's happening. See, I'd say you clearly know a lot about Curve Echoes, but you're a G-rank Curve Echo. This is only high rank. So clearly, this guy doesn't need food. Only the G-rank ones do. Yeah, I knew he was coming. Alright. Ooh, is that a limp? That's a limp, yeah. Honestly, one of the things I'm super excited about in Worlds is that item wheel. I feel like that's going to help me find the items I need far quicker than my normal bumbling around. And I look forward to that immensely. I should not have been a Superman dive. I was running... Oh, I was running away from Kurt Echo. I was running towards Devil Joe, but away from Kurt Echo. Alright, think we're ready. That's true. I will let him ascend by capturing him. Hello, Stickman Raid. Welcome to Viperland and the chat on a wonderful evening where I'm going to try and capture my first ever Crimson Kurt Echo. Once we let him sleep for a moment. That paintball wore off at the perfect time. I kind of assumed he was going to sleep there. That's just generic monster sleeping spot. It's usually like 8 or 10 in this area, in this map. But at least I knew where he was going. Alright, Mr. Crimson. Time for you to eat Shock Trap. Followed by Trank Bomb. And a 1, and a 2. Down goes Kurt Echo. 10 does seem cozy. Like, 8 always seemed just a little too cold. 10 seemed like, yeah, you know, if I was going to relax here, it would be 10. Or base camp, but you know, if I was a monster, I'd go 10. 8's a little chilly, and I guess there's some that sleep underwater, but clearly I'm not doing that. Oh, thank you. It took almost a half hour, but whatever. No regrets. Get some little bits of high rank stuff while we're here. Do we have time? Barely. Beautiful. Oh, I can ask you, Kurt Echo. When you put in your emoticons for review, did it take a long time? Mine's only been 24 hours, so like, I'm being impatient. I accept that. But like, did yours take a while? Did it pass through pretty quickly? Like, I've heard some people be like, oh, it takes like less than 24 hours. I've heard some people be like, it takes like a week. So I don't really know what to expect. Hell yeah, it was both the longest and the shortest. Go figure. Definitely save. Ah, okay. Well, I got into affiliates also fairly early, but I didn't get the subscription button for a while, and then I didn't get subscribers for a while, so I didn't worry about making the emoticon, so that could definitely have delayed things. You not have anything new? Then why were you... Alright. Were you just saying that they're going to show up out here now? No? I don't know. Let's see, I'm kind of curious what type of weapons he can make, if any. Nothing here. Nada. Negatorious. No, but I haven't seen what those look like. Those look pretty cool. Excuse me. It's also always possible I'd have to upgrade into it. It said horn in the name. I'm like, what? Hunting horn lance? Oh, that's pretty cool. Always a classic. Grim cat. I love it. Not much here either. Alright, so either we have to build into it, or not many things make it. At all. That's a cool bow. I like that. Alright, how about armor? Once I check. Still nothing there. Not that I imagined there'd be anything there. Or there. Musical lance would be interesting. I'd give it a shot. So... Besides looking pretty cool. Wait, that's regular Kurapeko, isn't it? Did I not get enough pieces? Yeah, you should be the one. Okay. What skills does it have? Defense, lock, expert, wind resist, wide range. I like wide range, but the rest of it, not enough to farm up a set. Still, pretty cool. So what else to hunt? Rathian is not bad. Herd mentality. Notes went live in like 24 hours or so. Okay. I feel like that's what it used to be, but I also feel like since more people are getting affiliates and subscriptions, it's probably delaying it because they have to actually go through all of them. Which is important. I get that they all have to adhere to the code of conduct and everything. So I get it. Well, my patience will eventually be rewarded, and I will have mine ready. We were gonna take some potions, mega potions. What the hell else are we missing? What was in that slot? It wasn't the pickaxe. It wasn't whetstones, though I need more whetstones. I feel like I'm missing something. Could have been the trap? Oh no, it was my barbecue split. But I turned it into a helmet. Okay, that's it. Got it. We're out of shock traps. And we are out of the ability to make shock traps. We're out of thunderbugs. Wow. Early 2018. Yes, that is the current forecasted release for Monster Hunter Worlds. As we all know, things could happen. It could be delayed. It could be, you know... Oh, it's not early 2018? It's just 2018? Okay. I must have gotten that wrong then. So yeah, 2018. I would guess they'd be aiming for early. If I were a gambling man. Let's see. We are going to hunt ourselves. Oh, not doing pink right now. You know what? This might be my last hunt of the night, because I usually end about 2 AM. It's probably going to take me about a half hour anyway, because I'm a damn bad hunter. I'm going to do Rathian, but I'm going to make a pitfall trap. over here. There's the net. We got the pitfall. And some of those. Oh, if they don't make the DLC free, I will be legitimately upset. I feel like I will believe Kingdom Hearts 3 is happening when it is in my hand. And at no point before that. December 31st, 2018. That sounds reasonable as well. I hope it comes out. I loved Kingdom Hearts, all of the games except Dream Drop Distance, which was garbage, and I will never defend that game. But the rest of the games were good, and it would be nice to get back to a numbered game, not a portable game. So, like, I have high hopes for it, but just come out with the game already. Alright, so we're as good as we're gonna get for this. Friendship belts and zippers, yep. Well, don't forget, if you're up to date on the storyline... Alright, that's not where I expected to start out. If you're up to date on the storyline, based on what map are we on? Based on Dream Drop Distance, the terrible game, and some time travels, so that's a thing we're gonna have to be concerned about. Toy Story World, I saw that. I didn't actually watch the trailer, but I saw the screenshots of it. So I'm simultaneously excited for the game and half expecting it to never actually happen. So I'd rather keep all my excitement for Monster Hunter. So like right now, all of my focus is on August 25th, which is the reason I bought a Switch, because my frickin' capture card died. I'm still salty about that. Okay, I mean, to each their own. I hated Dream Drop Distance, but I could see why some people might like it. I think the story was stupid. I didn't hate the flow motion, but I hated that they gave you everything from the get-go. I feel like they should have had you start out at basic like Kingdom Hearts level and like learn abilities. Yes, I am currently streaming through an Elgato capture card. I had a built-in capture card for my 3DS from Katsukity, and it broke. Just like every single reviewer told me would happen if I bought a Katsukity capture card. And I was an idiot, and I bought a Katsukity capture card, because they're the only ones that mod 3DSs anymore. And everyone's like, it's going to die after about a year, it's going to die after about a year, and it died after about a year, no matter how good I took of it. I don't know, the drop system was absolutely terrible. Some of the worlds were good. I will defend that. Some of the world choices and designs were good. The drop system was the worst. Taking out Donald and Goofy and putting in little Tamagotchis that you had to play with in order to do any of their good stuff was stupid. Ooh, your capture card bit the dust on your birthday? Is that why you've been streaming a lot of 3U as well? Because I keep seeing you stream 3 Ultimate, I was like, oh, maybe you're just playing 3 Ultimate because you like it. Hold on, wait, I know exactly how to call Rathian. What am I doing messing around down here? You bopped high rank Great Macau with low rank. Nice. Yeah, 365 over... Was it 365 over 2, I thought? Whatever the numbers are. Must be 365-7. Wow, so both of our capture cards died at about the same time? That sucks! Mine died before my birthday, unfortunately. Mine died like 2 weeks before. Yes, 3U is not my favorite, but it is enjoyable. I am having fun going back and revisiting it. It was actually the Monster Hunter that I spent the least amount of time with. So it is nice to go back and try some of these variants that I hadn't tried before, with a weapon that I had never thought to try back in the 3U days. So like, I am not having a bad time here. But I'd rather be playing Generations, and I'd rather be playing Generations with my viewers. That's what I enjoy doing. Oh, how are you fixing the problem? That's when I messaged Katsukity, they're like, yeah, you can send it to us, but you have to pay shipping. We won't tell you how much it costs till we determine what the issue is. Then we will bill you whatever we decide to bill you, and then you have to pay for us to ship it back to you. And I just refused to give them more money, considering they burned me once. So if there's alternatives, I'd like to hear that. I know there's technically the alternative of the software mod of a system, but that runs through the router, and my router and my 3DS don't get along very well. So that's not an option for me, even if it would be an option for others. Alright. We did enough low-rank hunts of her. We didn't have an issue here, but watch me get smacked around anyway. I didn't bring antidotes. I immediately regret that decision. Immediately. No antidotes, because the last time I farmed her, I had a negate poison set. That's why. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you have links of ways to do things, if it's the software mod, if it's the custom firmware way of doing things, it won't work for me just because my internet and my 3DS don't usually get along. I have a bad habit of dropping from hunts, even when I'm just playing. So trying to stream all of my frames from my 3DS to my router to my PC to then stream them over the internet to Twitch is a really great way to have no frames go through. But if you have a way that's not that, I will wholeheartedly listen to that. Because, man, I miss streaming from my 3DS a lot. Again, having fun with this. I have no regrets playing this. But I was really starting to get into lancing. I was starting to make some okay armor sets. I was having a good time. I get the feeling this is gonna be a long hunt. Because I am rubbish, and my weapon is not great. It's not bad, but it's not great either. The net neutrality thing is never going to blow over. Even if it gets defeated, even if like we stop this particular round of people trying to get rid of net neutrality, they're going to try it again, because the people who run the big companies, Optimum, Cablevision, whatever, stand to make a huge amount of money from this. And they will continue to lobby for this until they're allowed to make a huge amount of money from this. So, while I hope the day comes where we no longer have to worry about this nonsense, I get the feeling that we are constantly going to have to worry about this nonsense. Oh, okay. Thank you, G-Rank Kerpeko. Unfortunately, I spent most of the money that I would have spent repairing my 3DS on the Nintendo Switch so I could do Double Cross when that came out, thinking I wouldn't have a 3DS option. But when I get done streaming, I will definitely check that out, especially if they do loopy cards, because I hear the loopy cards are top-notch stuff. Like, really durable, really well done. Pretty much the exact opposite of Katsukity. Even though it happened a few weeks ago, I'm still salty about the whole capture card dying. Like, I took super good care of my 3DS. All the reviews were like, oh yeah, it's probably gonna die after about a year. It gets loose. Be careful plugging and unplugging things. So I did all of that. Oh no, I super appreciate it. I didn't know... I had never heard of that option, so that's... Any option's a good thing. I'm just, still salty. I took better care of my 3DS capture card than I take of, like, anything else I own. Sans maybe my computer, which isn't really portable. And it still died after pretty much exactly a year, and I'm really still upset about that. I have seen the 2DS XL. It's really cool. If I didn't already have a 3DS XL, a new 3DS XL, like, if I was just getting into DS's, or if I didn't have a new 3DS XL, I'd probably get that. I almost never use the 3D anyway, so damn it, there's the poison. Yes, I'm very happy with my new 3DS XL. But if I wasn't, that looks really awesome. Oh, yours was literally a year. Mine made it just a little Just a little longer, because I had mine for a little ways before Generations came out. I was streaming for Ultimate for a while. Before Generations. It's... Part of me wishes I had listened to all the reviews that were like, oh, it's terrible. But at the same time, like, I built a viewer base based off of that. I now... excuse me. Have met awesome people. I have regulars on Twitch. I never thought these things would happen, and I can credit that to a large part to the Katsukity card, to being able to stream 3DS games. Sure, people stuck around and kept coming back for me, I hope, but since fewer people stream from the 3DS because it's a pain in the patootie to do, I'm going to hit every wrong area, aren't I? That, by default, grabbed people's attentions when it might not normally, so... I don't necessarily regret it, but I'm clearly still bitter. Oh, cool, they have antidote. I'm gonna preemptively sharpen. Just to get that out of the way. Hello, Wrath. I should not be in a narrow area. I want to go back out to that spot. Okay, you go that way, I'll play my song. Gotta go fast. Damn it. Really? I don't really care enough to grab it back. I'm going to, just to spite you. Really? You still have it? He is determined to have that pickaxe. There we go. Too early. I also got really used to fighting her with the greatsword because I was trying to get her tail. And specifically a plate for the armor set that I was wearing. So I'm so used to aiming for that tail with the greatsword, even though I don't have to now. Yep, go ahead, do that. And while it's not great to hit the tail, take the hits I can get. Now you're gonna land. Not gonna have defense. Beautiful. It's the head. Nah, I don't think I broke the head yet. Oh, look at that dodge. I really need evasion plus something. That would help me out drastically. Damn it. Alright. I committed. Yeah, it's the part closest to the ground. It works. Any hit is a good hit, right? Sure, some are better than others. But a hit, damn it, frickin' tail. A hit is always good. Low damage is probably better than no damage, unless you're an idiot like me and overcommit to an attack and get punished hardcore for it. Like, as much as I tend to make fun of myself for being a mediocre hunter, I am definitely way better than I used to be. I used to be actual trash. The problem is now, back when I was actual trash... Wait, how did I bounce off? I have attack deflection protection, I thought. When I was actual trash, I wasn't watching people do stuff on YouTube, I didn't know streamers or anything. Now it's like I see all these other people do like speedruns and stuff, and it's like, wow, okay, that's really impressive. And I clearly am not of that caliber. Like, G-Rank Kurpeko, when you originally stopped by my stream and you're like, hey, I'm HR999, I got there legitimately by doing, I think you said predominantly solo, lancing rank 10 Hellblades. And I can't fathom soloing a rank 10 Hellblade. I can't do it. I'm just not that good. So to be able to do it consistently and quick enough to be able to do that boggles my mind. It's also super awesome, but like, I can't fathom being that skilled at Monster Hunter. Like, I love the game, and I hope to get that good at some point. But I just, at this current time, I can't even... It's so far above what I could do. Well, you know, I feel like Monster Hunter is just a constant you're always getting a little better. That's just how the game goes. I don't feel like there is a I've mastered the game. Maybe you've mastered a monster. Maybe you've mastered a weapon. I don't think there's anyone out there that's mastered all weapons versus all monsters. Maybe somebody, but... That's okay. I have a similar issue, so I know the feeling. Like, I just... Legitimately, due to you, when I picked up the first thing I tried to do was take even a rank 1 Hellblade. I was like, okay, I got an Adept Lance. Let's try a rank 1 Hellblade. Just to see some smidgen of about how it would be. And I failed it the first 2 times with a G-rank Lance versus a low-rank Hellblade. I did eventually beat it, and then I did Hellblade 2 okay. I think 3 is the one I had an issue with. Is 3 the one where it's the Hellblade and the frickin' poisoning raptor in the volcano? Because as soon as it was those 2 at once, I couldn't do it. I was like, I need help. Sorry, people. Please, viewers. I don't think I've ever tried a level 10 Grimclaw solo. I've definitely tried it, damn it, with viewers. Oh boy, this is gonna sting, and I didn't bring poop. I'm pretty sure the people who were watching me back when I was doing actual single-player stuff in Generations, I'm sure those people remember watching me absolutely get wrecked by Dread Queen 1. Admittedly, I was wearing low-rank gear versus the low-rank Dread Queen. I was trying to do her at-level solo, so I deserved the pain, but... she was my nemesis for a while, until I got the high-rank Tetsukabra gear and gemmed in with a talisman. Hell yeah, nice KO, I say to myself. Until I gemmed in Negate Poison. That was really what made it a little better. Those were rough times, but at the same time, it's fun. I like that struggle. That was what originally got me hooked in Monster Hunter, so I can't really... Well, I could be like, man, that was rough. Oh, yeah. That hurt. What originally got me hooked on Monster Hunter, when I was terrible, when I couldn't beat a Yain Kut-Ku, was the feeling of finally beating that goddamn Yain Kut-Ku after I don't remember how many attempts. It was an uncomfortably high number of attempts back in Freedom Unite. But when I finally did it was like, yes, this is the feeling I've been waiting for. This is it. Damn it, I've rolled into it. Oh. Oh, that stung. Oh wait, I was gonna be like, I can pop an antidote, but I can't. What is that a hunting horn for the Dread Queen? I feel like that's the name of a hunting horn that probably has like negate poison. Oh yeah, the first time I ever did Great Jaggy, it definitely hurt me bad. But I powered through that one. You can, realistically, with enough potions, even if it's gonna hurt you really bad, pretty much power through a Great Jaggy, even if you're really new to the game. So many of its attacks don't do great amounts of damage. You can really do it. Kut-Ku, you can't do that. If you're gonna sit down and try and like button mash swing away at a Kut-Ku, it will punish you, and it did. It punished me a lot. Oh, okay. By the time I got to 3U, I wasn't great, but I was good enough to do things like Duramboros. I still love Duramboros for the comedy of it. He's so goofy. That's cool. I'll have to keep that in mind for Double Cross coming up. Yeah, I forgot how much HP that guy had until I did the Urgent here, and it's like, wow. I know I'm hitting him hard. I know I've got at-level weapons, and I was staying on him, and it still took me like a half hour to beat him. And in that case, it wasn't because of me. It was because he had an infinite amount of HP. Yeah, lack of health bars. I knew that going into the game, thankfully, but it is definitely quite different from most other games. The funny thing is, I can legitimately credit me trying Monster Hunter 100% to Total Biscuit. Because way back when I started Monster Hunter, before he was on YouTube, he did a thing called WoW Radio. I was a big WoW player, and I listened to WoW Radio. It was a good station. They actually had good content, including his show, and he always spoke highly of Monster Hunter. So when I got my PSP, specifically I got it for Dissidia, Freedom Unite was just on the shelf at GameStop, and I was like, okay, you know, a guy whose opinion on games I trust really likes this game. I should give it a try. And man, did I fall in love with that game. Yeah, Duramboros, I love him as a concept. Actually fighting him can be a pain just because of time and HP. But I absolutely love the actual fight. Yeah! I also love doing stuff like that. That always feels good to me. One of the reasons I love hunting horns, I know any weapon can knock them out of the sky, but the KOs, man. I love KOing a monster. Yeah, I started in Freedom Unite, didn't make it very far. I had a lot of fun with it, but I still remember the quest that legitimately stopped me from ever going forward in that game. I got to a quest that was a duo hunt with Lunesta and Teostra. I could not do it. I must have tried that quest 20 times. Couldn't do it. That was also before I knew dung bombs did anything. I had no idea what dung bombs did. So, like, if I were to go back, I feel like I might be able to give it a run for its money, but at the time, I didn't really start getting legitimately better at Monster Hunter until, 4U, because that's when I discovered Gaijin Hunter. And man, do those videos help out. Just the concept of knowing the way to play a weapon is so much better than the way I was playing most weapons. So anything before that, I probably played badly. Damn it! No, I'm gonna get tail whipped. I knew it. 6 consecutive adept counters. Wow. What did you do that against? Because that does sound, and I imagine would feel amazing. Oh man, the moment like that was the best for me was when, in 4 Ultimate, when I first started streaming, I was just barely getting into G rank, which was my first game ever hitting G rank in. I was just getting into it, and I was looking for a decent armor set, and I was like, oh, Monoblos. That's got a lot of skills I could use. Ramboros, okay. Oh, that does sound really cool. So I was just farming, I needed the horn specifically, so I was literally just horn farming and subquesting the Monoblos. But I was doing it with Charge Blade to try and practice guard points, because I thought they were a really nifty idea, even though I didn't really play Charge Blade too much. Man, getting like 2 or 3 consecutive guard points on a charging Monoblos is a really, really good feeling. Yeah, I feel like Monster Hunter is just always a constant learning process, but everybody has that hump where it's like, before this point, or at least I do, I can't say everybody, like before this point, I clearly knew nothing of Monster Hunter. Then after this point, I didn't know a lot, but I was better. The worst part is about the Monoblos farming, the last horn I needed, the final one, I ended up, so I was using the Nursilla Charge Blade, so I could also sleep him and sleep bomb the horn, speed it up a little bit. I put him to sleep, I was setting up the bombs, and a tiny little Jagia comes by, tail whips me, wakes up the monster, and that specific damage was enough to break the horn. So the final horn I needed wasn't actually grabbed by myself, it was grabbed by a Jagia, and I will never live down that shame. Ever. It was hilarious and embarrassing and just everything all rolled into one. And I believe that was one of the first things I ended up like highlighting on Twitch too, because I was like, that happened. That happened live. You can't duplicate that type of thing. Actually, no, that was the second thing I highlighted. The first night I ever streamed, ever streamed Monster Hunter on my 3DS. I had something happen that has never happened since. One person did an upswing on, I think it was Greatsword. I'd have to go back and check the video for exactly what it was. I think it was Greatsword. Launched me in the air, which is fine. I don't mind getting launched. I don't care. It's an excuse to do aerial attacks. But while I was in the air, before I land, somebody else must have done an upswing, and it launched me again. That was the first time I'd ever been juggled. And man, get strong, independent Jagia stealing my horn. That was the first time I had ever been juggled, and the last time so far. It's never happened since. And that's the great thing about streaming. It's like, I have video proof of this. That happened. And it was so cool. Yeah, that was day 1. That was versus That was versus my first ever Chaos Score Magala. People were popping in these things. It's like, guys, I've barely scratched G1, and you guys are like, nah, cool, we're just gonna pop in these quests. I'm like, cool, whatever. That was Great Sword into Switch Axe. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to go back. I definitely highlighted it, but I haven't gone back and watched it lately. That was great. That was one of my favorite 4 Ultimate moments. That and the naked Ukanlos run, where 3 people simultaneously carded to the first time he roared. Those 2 were my favorite moments. Oh, and the naked Guild Quest level 140 Velocidrome. Those 3 moments. 4U had a lot of great times. I love Generations, and if I had to pick between the 2, I'm gonna pick Generations. We had a lot of good times in 4U streaming. Something went wrong, we couldn't find that, says the chat. Oh no. That's okay, no worries. Boomerang trip? I don't remember that one. Ah, there we go. Ah, damn it. Once. Oh, I do remember the boomerang trip, actually. Oh, man. See, that's the other great thing. Even if I miss the clips, ever since Twitch added in clipping, man, viewers are spot on with like, man, that was really cool, I'm clipping that. Like, people are really, really good at that. Ow, 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 ow. I wish that as well. I made the silly mistake, even though I've been streaming for longer than I have on Twitch, I started on YouTube Gaming. I was like, nah, Twitch is silly, I'll start on YouTube, because that's where I already put my videos. A mistake. A big mistake. If I could go back in time and slap Younger Viper and just be like, start on Twitch, you idiot! Whether it was Monster Hunter or not, like, nobody watches YouTube Gaming. I had like 1 viewer tops ever. And I go on Twitch and it's like, hey look, a bunch of people. Oh, you live in New York. I live close to New York. I'm in the panhandle of Connecticut, so I'm like a half-hour train ride from the city. I go in for like karaoke, or when I want bubble tea, or go-go curry, or any of those delicious things. Usually food-related stuff. Either karaoke or food. Those, generally speaking, are the reasons I go to New York City. Oh, I lived there for a year. Before I was streaming, I did actually live in Astoria for a year. It was interesting. I miss the food. I don't miss the city. While the majority of the city is fine and dandy and great, I used to live and work there, and commuting on the subway in rush hour is the closest thing I have ever experienced to hell. It's just absolute hell in my opinion. And it's the general attitude of people. Like, the first time I saw somebody shove a woman and her baby carrier out of the way, almost onto the subway tracks, just so that they could get on the subway first, I was like, come on, people. You can't... That's terrible. Why would you do that? There's plenty of good people in New York City. Tons of them. But there's just a lot of assholes, too. And I didn't like that mentality. But I miss the food from Astoria. Hot damn, do I miss the food in Astoria. Ugh. Like, I lived there with my girlfriend for a year, until we broke up. And literally, we would just try a place. We would just be like, we want to try something new. Let's try this place. It's right up the street from us. And it's like, every single place we ever tried. That's the wrong thing I needed. I needed, a steak, but I think I'm actually gonna pass out. Every place we tried wasn't just like, oh, that was okay. It was phenomenal. All of them. I suppose, like, it doesn't usually happen outside of rush hour. I didn't see that specific action happen too many times, but there's a lot of just, I don't know. I don't think I mesh well with New York City. It's a great place for me to visit. I wouldn't want to live there again. 6 scales away from your high-rank Jaggy OP set. Good luck, hope you get it. Yeah, I'm not a slow walker, but... So, in college, my friends proposed the concept that everybody has a superpower, it's just super mundane and lame. And it's long since been known that my superpower is being in the way. Literally, if I stand in a place that I think is out of the way and I'm just like, I need to stand here for a second, I will be directly in the way of at least one or more people that need to get through there. Like, it's my superpower. It's hard to explain. And that superpower doesn't mesh well with New York City at all. But I love going back to visit. I love Japanese karaoke and duets. We actually discovered duets recently. Most of my time in the city lately is around Grand Central. Kinokuniya, Go-Go Curry, Midtown Comics. Book Off is a lot of fun. Recently discovered that from a friend. Massachusetts. I've only been there once or twice. I went there for PAX East, actually. I used to pass through a lot because I went to college in Vermont. So, Massachusetts, it's a straight gotta go through to get from Connecticut to Vermont. There's really no other way. What a power, right? It's bad. See, some of my friends got great powers, like my friend Vespa. Her superpower is she's friends with everybody. That's her power. She is friends with everybody. Which is not a bad power to have. My friend Sandwich has a simultaneously awesome and awkward superpower. His superpower is, for some reason, women love him. But the women who love him are not the women that he's interested in dating. But like, every time he meets a new female friend that he just wants to be friends with, she gets a massive crush on him. Superpower. And I got the I am in the way a lot. I drew the short straw for superpowers. Long ass fingers? Then you should either be a pianist or a guitarist. Definitely. Superpower is getting all the rare items in Monster Hunter, but you can't get the common items. That is a awesome superpower. I really like that one, Zack Attack. That is the perfect example of like a useless superpower right there. I love that. That's genius. It's like you've got the great RNG, but at the same time, you're still stuck. I love that a lot. And it could always be worse. Like, my superpower isn't the end of the world. It's just comically bad. That's another thing. If I could go back in time and be like, hey, past Viper, learn the piano. Like, when I was young, I was like, I don't want to learn an instrument. Maybe I'll just pick up a guitar and strum occasionally. Which is fun. I still own guitars, and I pick them up and strum occasionally. Pretty much exclusively power chords, because hell yeah, Green Day. But, like, I was like, piano's, whatever. But, like, knowing what I know now, if you knew how to play the piano, not only is it a great instrument in its own right, but most of, like, music theory and songwriting is based off of, like, if you know how to play the piano, you easily know all that stuff. I really wish I had learned the piano at a young age. That would be very cool. Can we upgrade this weapon? Negatory. Got no spikes, of course, because we didn't cut the flippity-floppity tail. We got some webbing, no scarabs. Superpower in this case is to repeat what my brother does as if I already knew what happened. Okay. Let's see what's out in there now. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to hunt the Great Jaggy out there for points. I was going to say, I usually end about 2 a.m. I'm getting a little tired, but I don't want to quite end, so I don't want a super long hunt, so we're just going to do a in the wild Jaggy, and then I'll probably call it. We're not going to cap him. We'll just go out there, punch him in the noggin, and have a good time. Get a bunch of points. Need more potions already. It's funny because we eventually discovered Vespa's superpower is she's friends with everyone, and if she's not friends with somebody, she will be shortly. Her original superpower is things she dropped tended to bounce, which is another really great example of just a useless superpower. Not like things you dropped would be okay, but like, I dropped my pen or pencil. It happened to land on the eraser, and it tends to bounce more often than not. It was a good example of just... I still think the Zack Attack one is the best example of the useless superpower so far. That's top tier useless right there. Excuse me. Another superpower which was helpful for high school, so you can remember something if you write it down for the test and then forget it after the test. Ah, yes. The short-term school memory. Just enough to pass the test, but once the test is done, man, it is gone from your brain forever. I feel like I had a variation. No, I didn't have that. I had a... If I took a test, I'd probably do okay on it. Like, I don't think all throughout high school I ever studied, but I feel like I still did okay on the vast majority of tests I took. Like, I was good at winging it on tests, apparently. Not enough to, like, totally get me through or anything, but it worked for the short term. Then I discovered my true power, being in the way. And if your superpower is constantly being in the way, the New York City subway system is not the place you should be. It's a terrible place to be. For that superpower. The subway system is actually super convenient, and other than the occasional late night weird subway ride, it was way more helpful for me than anything else. Being able to get almost anywhere in the city for like $2.50 was not a bad thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, do you know what? Hold on. Every time somebody does a long message that gets deleted, I'm like, oh, I keep meaning to turn that functionality off, and then I don't. So I'm going to do it live right now, real quick on my second monitor. I'm going into MooBot, and I'm turning off that functionality, because it's no longer needed. The one person that was actually spamming my channel got banned. So, just a second. There we go. I'm very sorry, Coded. You are the last person that will ever happen to on my channel. I have fixed it. I'm sorry it took so long. There we go. MooBot will no longer ban long messages. Only one person ever did it, and that's why I turned it on MooBot, because there was somebody that would come in and spam long messages. And that was really early in my Twitch career, and I did not want to perma-ban somebody. And eventually they just got so annoying, I straight up banned them. To this day, the only person I've ever banned from my channel. I have had overwhelmingly positive, friendly, polite, and amazing viewers. Overwhelming numbers. But I had that one person who was an asshole. And this is only like the third or fourth time that like MooBot has deleted something from somebody who was just trying to tell a story. And I always feel bad about it. I don't know where Jaggy's hanging out, so I'm just going to keep looking. And punching bulls. Because screw these guys. They're halfway decent for points, and also, it's just revenge. There is always that one guy. But, like, considering I am a public figure on the internet, maybe not the most popular one, but still, like, I put myself out there on the internet. I've made YouTube content and Twitch content for almost 4 years now. And that was the one negative experience. I think I got one YouTube comment that was like, wow, man, you need to enunciate more. And it's like, you know what? That's not even super negative, because they're not wrong. I don't enunciate very well. It's a legitimate thing. So, in 4 years on the internet, one bad person, I feel like I'm doing okay. That's it. Is that a joke your brother does for his friends? Hell yeah, Dr. Pepper. Oh, I forgot you just like Dr. Pepper. Damn it, we can't get along anymore. Dr. Pepper is the drink of the gods. That's kind of hilarious, though. That's another useless superpower. I like that. It's just super mundane superpowers. I am really loving the sound of this horn, by the way. Like, at first I was like, it's okay, and now I'm like, you know what? No, this is good stuff. I'm loving this. I don't know if it's the extent of love, but it's enjoyable. Ooh, I'm sorry, G-Rank, but them's fighting words. It's not actually fighting words. I personally love Dr. Pepper. It is by far my favorite soda. And you know what? If you guys don't like it, that's perfectly okay, because that means there's more for me. So, it's all fine by me. I love it, and the main character from one of my favorite animes of all time also loves it, so you know, clearly, it's the drink of the gods. Yeah! Oh, KOs feel so good. Berry Fanta is really good. I believe I tried it on your recommendation, specifically, and I did like it a lot. I don't tend to buy, like, 2 liters of sodas, and in my store they only sell it in the 2-liter bottle. And usually if I'm buying soda, because I try to cut down on it, I'm usually buying it specifically for the caffeine. There you go, G-Rank. Perfect. I will take all of the Dr. Pepper, and you can take... You know what? Pink lemonade is delicious. I was specifically talking about sodas, but if we were talking a non-soda drinks, pink lemonade is just one of the better things out there. It is also definitively better than non-pink lemonade. It's a well-known fact. Wow. Man, I didn't realize that I was apparently in rare company of people who enjoy Dr. Pepper. I've legitimately been confused at conventions for Okabe Rin. Specifically because I cosplay as Professor Stein from Soul Eater, who wears a lab coat. But I used to always just carry around Dr. Pepper, because damn it, conventions are hot and I like Dr. Pepper. Okabe Rin wears a lab coat and loves Dr. Pepper. So people would be like, oh, you're that guy from Steins Gate. And I'm like, no. Before I even knew what Steins Gate was and how much I was going to love it in the future, I was like, no, I'm not this guy. Who are you talking about? And eventually saw the show. I'm like, holy crap, now I get it. And also, this show is the best show. And it's great because in the visual novel for it, they changed the name to Dr. P for licensing, I guess. Even though they clearly in Japanese say Dr. Pepper, they still call it Dr. P in the subtitles. It's like, you're fooling nobody. Yes, Dr. Pepper is one of those things that has to be cold. There are some sodas where it's like, okay, it can be warm, and it's a little worse, but it's like, whatever. But Dr. Pepper has to be cold. Hell yeah, Mad Scientist Okabe Rin. Or, damn it, Hoyin Kyoma. I can never do the pronunciation of the first one. I loved that anime, and then I ended up playing the game, and, like, I don't know. I was going through stuff in my life at that point, and for some reason, that game resonated with me super strongly. To the extent that, like, I try not to be one of those guys that has, like, anime girl figures. I actually far prefer monster figures. But I immediately went out and was like, I need a Krisu figure, and I got a really awesome figure. So she's actually one of the few, like, female anime character figures I have, because I don't want to be that guy. But it's like, you know what, her outfit's not revealing. The figure is fantastically cool. Like, it's her on a bunch of, like, cogs, and it's very time-themed. I love it. That said, if you like Steins Gate, there you go, wreck him. They have a sequel out. I have a single monster girl, actually. I have a female hunter in the Azuros armor, because it was $16 on Amazon, and I could not buy a hunter for $16. I couldn't do it. I saw it there, and I'm like, I can't not buy this. Itaru, he's a great character. But man, if you guys ever want to feel really sad about life, play Steins Gate Zero, the sequel. It is, man, it is sad. Like, it's sad stuff. Right? $16? I also have an uncomfortable number of blind box figures, but I also have 2 of the big figures. I actually have currently, hold on a second. My camera's pointed way up, so this will work. You can't see me from the shoulders down because I'm not wearing a shirt. It's summer and it's hot out. But I have the full giant Mizu figure, and yes, I like to show this off every time I get the chance. Every time we're talking about figures, I have this figure. It is beautiful. This is absolutely amazing. Mizu is love. Mizu is life. Okay, that's it. I actually keep it on my computer right to my right, just so I can see it at all times. I love that figure so much. I regret none of the money I spent on that. It was like $100, and I regret not a single penny of it. Grunkle Stan, I need a... Oh, that's a funny thing to get mistaken for. That's interesting. I would not have to that. I feel like Grunkle Stan is very, like, distinctive. I have not watched much of Gravity Falls, but everything I have watched I've loved. I just haven't gone through and, like, sat down and just watched the 2 seasons. And I should, because it's really good. And Seuss is easily my favorite character, but also anything with Kristen Schaal in it is perfect. I am quickly coming to the discovery. Oh, the Fez, that's true, okay. If it was around the time that the 11th Doctor was a big thing, that makes sense. Yeah, I've quickly come to discover that anything with Kristen Schaal in it is good. Bob's Burgers, 30 Rock, what else was it? Obviously Gravity Falls. Yeah, anything with Kristen Schaal in it is a good show. Period, done. I've yet to find proof to the contrary, so I am staying to my statement for now. And while I get to town, right quickly before I end the stream, I feel like if I'm going to show off figures, I have to show off one more just because it's my absolute pride and joy, other than the Mizu. I did not watch much of Capaldi. At that point, I'd already kind of drifted away. Long story short, I used to watch Doctor Who with a specific person. That person and I drifted apart, so it's really just not the same for me. But Shigaru Magala, my absolute favorite monster. This is the largest figure they have for it, which is a shame, because it's just a blind box figure, but it's glorious. The camera doesn't do it justice, because it is shiny and beautiful, but if that's not enough, what I usually do is I hang from its wings the mini Shigaru Magala keychain I have. It's chibi, it's adorable, it's not showing up well on the camera. Yeah, so it's adorable. By the way, for those who have not spent much time here, Shigaru Magala is easily my favorite monster, 100% likely. Ah, damn it, I got one other Shigaru thing, but I'm not standing up with no shirt on. Sorry, not doing that to people. Oh, I can turn the webcam back off again. So I think, I said turn the webcam off. There we are. I think that's it for me for the evening. Let's get this, see what we get from it. Nothing that cool. Pink liver that looks like a steak. Alright, well. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be it for the evening. I'm going to deposit item saves. Thank you so much, G-Rank Kurpeko, for the host and all the people who came along with and stayed. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I don't have quite the skill level of people like G-Rank Kurpeko, but hopefully you were thusly entertained. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what I will be streaming. I will probably be streaming some Gigantic during the day. Gigantic is a free-to-play game that my friends and I have been playing the beta for months, and it came out, the 1.0 release, and it's on Steam as of today, or yesterday, because it's past midnight. So I'll probably be doing some of that. And at night, I'll either be doing some Disgaea, because I got that for the Vita, or not Vita, Switch, or some Breath of the Wild. I don't know which. Gonna play it by ear. Either way, this has been Viper S for Viperland. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thanks for the hosts. Thanks for the follows. I did not mean to shrug. I meant to wave. See you all next time. Oh, Get Flung hosted me, and you were part of the raid. I just assumed since you were here, you were the one hosting. Then a big shout out to Get Flung then. My mistake. Thank you for that correction. Yeah, sorry if you got here a little late. Yes, I'm just ending. My bad. I will, for the newer people, I generally stream Monster Hunters Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 p.m. Eastern Time to 2 a.m. The rest of the week is a grab bag. Sometimes it's Monster Hunter, sometimes it's whatever I'm playing. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days you can always find hunting monsters on this channel. It's a good time, and let's see, hold on. Yeah, either way, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and see you all next time.